You know, I'm just now realizing there's this beautiful artwork on the title screen, and it's going away in a couple of days. They've never rerun the anime crossover events, to my knowledge. So I should probably be showing that instead of a little MS Paint drawing. Whoops. I need just a couple more minutes to get ready, sorry. Alright, I reckon that's good enough. Got my chat on my tablet, got the game on screen, and I think I'm good to go. Music might be a little loud. Alright, I haven't logged in a while, which you know what that means. Oh, it's the wrong window. OBS, it's the wrong window. Alright, time to find out how much of my stuff has expired. I'm gonna try my best to not swear during the first 5 minutes here, since we are on YouTube. I think that's a thing, right? I actually don't know. Anyway, how much stuff has expired? I've not started the Frieren event, or Wave 2 event quest yet, by the way. Oh, wait a second. Has nothing expired? Huh? Wait, for real? I was expecting half of the stuff in here. Oh, my commerce accessories. Wait, why is only one expired? Huh. That's when I was doing airship commerce with Trolakai, friend of mine, Prismia Arkin, over on YouTube. I'll take that. Is nothing really expired? Okay, well, it's signets and like... Ooh. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. I let 2 Nowhere to Run passes expire. I don't remember doing Nowhere to Run the last time I logged in. Since the last time I logged in, actually. Hang on. Let me go over to my restream chat. Oh, let's see. We should start it since it ends on Thursday. Yes, that's the goal here, Janko. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Mabinogi X Frieren, Wave 2. That's what we're here for. Okay. Well, I should probably go start that, huh? Last time I logged in, I tried organizing my inventory. We got potions here. I got enchant scrolls over here. And then everything else is kind of still messy. Alright, look. I haven't logged in like over a week. I was expecting half my inventory to be red. Speaking of red, I seem to be peaking red somehow. I'm gonna lower my mic a bit, and I guess I'll lower the game a bit too. Let me know how that goes. I don't know why I'm peaking red. Okay. Where do we begin? Also, I didn't start the login event. I was ready to start it, and then they pushed it back by a week. Is it not even... You don't have to talk to an NPC? Or did I miss it already? Okay, well either way, let's head over to wherever Frieren is. Join Frieren's party, investigate the strange... Oh, that's the overall arcing quest. This, however... Talk to Fern or Stark in front of the royal castle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's where we left off last time. Unfortunately, I didn't archive the Frieren event. I could have moved it over to YouTube, but honestly, I was pretty bummed with the whole Twitch 100-hour limit thing that I got a little lazy with some of the stuff that was going to expire soon. The Mabinogi thing didn't seem too serious. By the way, the game's not running at like 2 frames a second, right? Oh, it might be. Hang on. Or is that just my restream looking weird? Let me get to the bottom of this now, so before I do like a 3-hour stream with like 2 FPS. Should be fine. I'm just gonna spin my camera a little bit here while I look at my stream. It looks fine on Twitch. How does it look on YouTube? It looks fine on YouTube. A little blurry. I think it auto-completes. Oh, hey there, bud. I think it auto-completes to a very low quality. I mean, I got it set to like 5,000 bitrate, so should look better than it used to. Alright, hello, Fern. Frieren isn't around for some reason. It's good to see you again, Alexander. Long time no see. Honestly, yeah, it's been like what feels like 2 to 3 weeks. Where's Frieren? Miss Frieren is gone. She didn't even leave a note. I have no idea where she went. Maybe she got lost again? Let's ask the guards if they've seen her. Good idea. Have you seen an elf with white hair? Hello, I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Don't tell me, you're looking for Frieren again? Yes. I did see her out walking early this morning, though I don't know exactly where she was headed to. Which way did she go? Well, I heard from one of my fellow guards who was out on patrol that he saw her leaving Blago Prairie in the direction of the Coil Dungeon. Coil Dungeon? That's the one. Just follow the path that leads from the city's southern gate and you'll get there eventually. Thanks, I'll be off then. We're going to Coil Dungeon? I'll go there by foot. Well, I say by foot, but let's go there by ground dragon. Yeah, now I remember. The last time I logged on, I was doing Nowhere to Run. I guess I still had passes that I forgot to use. Are these timed? They expire in an hour? What if I don't want to break the glow stick? They should last longer, right? It's a one-handed sword. It's not even showing. I'm too cool for glow sticks. I'm 10,000 gold, man. I'm down to my last 300k. Hey, Raymond. Okay. Alright, you were the main character of, well, one of the main characters from the last Samhain event, and they gave you 3 sentences. Damn. What are you selling? Chicken chow mein. I actually went to a Chinese restaurant today. My grandpa was in the mood, so I took him there after a doctor's appointment. He's fine. It was just routine lab work. It was honestly really good. Yeah, I'm selling popcorn. Oh. Well, damn. I like your vibes, ma'am. Take a bowl of popcorn. I'll munch on that later. I don't think I've gone through all these stalls yet. There's a Joe somewhere, really? I haven't seen Caravan Joe in what feels like forever. I'm cranking up the audio. You can't even hear the birds chirping. Okay, I raised it a bunch. You should be able to hear them now lightly. Cotton candy. Get your cotton candy. Scrumptious, sweet cotton candy. Sold here. 6,000 gold, bro. Cotton candy should be like 300 gold. I think I've made of money. Damn. You can get steaks. You can get... I'll take one of those chicken legs. Thank you. Prishka. I'm trying to look at the drinks. Prishka. I'll take whatever that green one is. Chocolate banana. Never seen an apple served like that before, unless it was a candy apple or a caramel apple. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Refreshing, delicious ice cream. It's good, whatever the weather. Is there more dialogue? I think my bags are in the way. You'll enjoy the festivities. You'll enjoy the festivities. I imagine that's all they have to say there. 3-scoop ice cream cone. Aw, you can't keep it? What if I'm still holding it when it expires? It's 10,000 gold, though. It's even got an animation. Damn, come on. Let me get that for real. Well, Zex, streamer, ice cream melts. Little known fact. Security agent, Renee. Oh, apologies. I almost ran into you there. Are you alright? My whole job is to make errands safer, and I can't even navigate a marketplace without tripping over someone. Poor Renee seems so shaken for it was just a normal bump. If you're hurt at all, I hope you'll pay a visit to the nearest healer house. Even something that seems like a minor bump or bruise can get worse if you just neglect it. I hope you enjoy everything the night market has to offer, but remember, safety first. Plug in your tablet. Plug in your tablet. Zex. How do you forget to plug in your tablet every day? It should be second nature by this point. Okay, my Ethernet cable got yoinked out for half a second there. I hope that doesn't cut the stream in half. Does it look fine? I dropped 200 frames, apparently. Okay, well, nice meeting you, Renee. Don't you think everything will look more colorful and vibrant with a balloon in hand? Are these also timed? These are also timed. Oh! Wait, what the hell? They're selling revives! And they're cheaper than the cotton candy! Huh. Well, sure. That looks quite nice. Oh, it takes the place of a support puppet. Alright. Maybe that was always the case. Where's this Caravan Joe? I think I've already bought from you. It's the glow stick lady. Alright, let's, they said I could... Oh, and all of these. We talked to them last time. I'm happy to see them again. Do you know if the Lagleen is available somewhere? Or is she... Because she showed up again during Samhain, what, 2 years ago? It's pronounced Sawain, streamer. I don't speak Gaelic. Never would have guessed it, but I've been big into bingo lately. Oh, really? You've been big into bingo, have you? I don't have a new bingo card. I wish I had a new bingo card to showcase right there. That would have been perfect. But no, I haven't made a new bingo card yet, sorry. I never would have guessed it, but I've been big into bingo lately. I thought it might be a passing fad I'd lose interest in after a while, but I've actually come to like it even more. I've always been kind of a free spirit, you know? Just sort of drifting along from one thing that catches my interest to another. Now I'm hooked on bingo, and it made me actually sort of diligent. Now I gotta train so I can hold my own against the hardcore experts in the old folks' home. So what do you say? Are you game for the next bingo event? I'll send an owl message when I've got everything planned out, so I hope to see you at the Mabinogi. What? Invitation? What? Hello? Nexon, did you see my Mabingo stream? My cursed Mabingo stream? Where the whole stream was 2 FPS? Okay, I'm like deathly afraid. My restream preview window is like 2 frames a second. I'm just gonna pause the restream. But it looks fine on YouTube and Twitch. It's making me paranoid though. Anyway, Mabingo. Are these also timed? Confetti kit. And a party popper. I've got a lot of these actually. Talakai gave me a ton. Junk shop? Well, this, that, and the other thing, plus a few more. Dice and pet instructor sticks. Do not use one of those. Fortescue, back from the dead once again. Redeem that. Hey, Raku. Whoa! Hey, Raku. How's it going, bro? I haven't started part 2 of the Frieren event quest. Apparently we're headed to Coiled Dungeon? They told me where to go, but let me double check. It is pointing me in this direction. Right? Yes. Alright, we're going there by foot. Apparently, Frieren was last seen headed to Coiled Dungeon. I don't know if this is related at all to the anime or not. Ancient! Ancient! Hang on. That's on the bingo card. Right? We're ancient enemy. It's probably going to attack me in just a second while I'm looking at this. Okay, I don't see... Oh, ancient enemy! Yeah, right there. Anyway, we're not actually playing bingo. But one of the NPCs brought up bingo. Bye-bye. Damn, for real? How dare you? Get heavy standard, idiot. Man, where's all the gold? I swear ancient enemies used to drop decent amounts of gold. Get your collab done, center left. Oh, center left for the ancient square, yeah. Hang on, let me go back over to my restream chat. Okay, it's working. I see Jenko on YouTube. Oh my god, the Blago Prairie music. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a bit while we make our way down. I don't remember where to go, though, actually. Let me double check. Am I still headed in the right direction? Yep. Oh, would you believe me if I told you I plugged in my tablet, but it wasn't plugged into the wall? Because I was unhooking my VR setup last night. I'm pissed. What a good song. You could say that about almost every song in this game, though. Okay. Can I just check location? Terra to main matcha. Oh yeah, Coil's in a main matcha. I thought Coil was in, I was thinking of Theode, because they both have the same tile set. Played Mabinogi. I can probably find my way there without a map, right? Sorry, I'm logging back into my tablet here. There we go. Hey, leave those chickens alone. What a good zone. I've never actually done the winemaking thing before. Maybe I should do that one of these days. I'm reopening my restream chat, sorry. I don't think I missed any messages. Alright. It's enough Blago Prairie. There was an event that took place there. I think it was this past Samhain event, right? I feel so bad because I've already forgotten her name. Was it Betha? The one with Betha and Raymond. If we're talking banger Mabinogi songs, this is a good one. Okay. Where exactly is Coil, though? Wait, it's not that, is it? That's Blago. Oh. I don't know why towns are killer for my computer. I'm starting to think my graphics card is actually dying, by the way. How can I not handle some damn buildings on an old MMO? Okay. Isn't this Coil? Yeah, mysteriously missing mage. Nice alliteration there, Nexon. Okay. I have probably a ton of quests to get through here, so as much as I love the main matcha music, let's make our way over. Since this ends in a day? 2 days? Mabinogi will kill your GPU and CPU as you play it. What, really? It's poorly optimized, which can make shit struggle. Oh, wait, oh, that's Google Isle housing district? I go there, I used to go there sometimes to look at the player shops. I haven't done that in a while. Because gold is not common. In my hands, anyway. Alright, hello. Oh, hey Janko! Oh my god, I didn't recognize you. According to the guard, she should be somewhere near here. Maybe she went into the dungeon by herself. That does sound like her. Shall we? Sure. Search Coil Dungeon for Frieren. Clear Coil Dungeon on any difficulty. You want to run Coil, Janko? Do I have an unrestricted dungeon pass? I don't think I do. I would have used all of them. Coil? I don't know if I've ever actually run a harder version of Coil. You know, Janko, you stay right here. I'm gonna go get a Coil pass. But check your bingo. Check my bingo. Oh, we're not playing bingo. I was just bringing it up because one of the NPCs was talking about bingo. Alright, come on, Shaggy. I'll take a advanced, I guess, Coil pass. Ugh. I don't know, when I've seen other people stream this, they don't struggle like my computer does. Wait, is there no Coil one? Rundle, Fiod, Bari, Rabi, Huh. Oh shoot, never mind. I would have thought there would be one. Let me just warp over them. Is Coil even on here, actually? Did Nexon forget Coil existed? I think they forgot Coil existed. I'll move to Rundle then. It's right down the road from there. Oh, you got a bingo place. The ladle. Equip a ladle. Equip a ladle. Wait, what? Nani? What did I miss, Jenko? Coil is there? Oh my god, streamer is blind? Streamer is blind as hell. CR. I saw CR twice. And behind Albi. Let them fight. Bari. Fiod. Oh, Abyss Coil. I forgot Abyss Coil existed. Let's refight the giant tree. Alright, hey Jenko. Fries. Equip a ladle. Why? Do I have a ladle? I don't have a ladle. I could probably buy one. Do you sell cooking supplies? Yes. Alright, I have a ladle, Jenko. What was this for? We gonna cook? Alright, what dungeon are we going in? Since I couldn't find any passes. We're going into the Baltane Bomb 1. Oh, never mind. Maybe yellow is not okay. Tanzanite. Drop the ladle? Oh, ladle dungeon? Oh, dude, we should have done ladle dungeon. You want to quit out? We could do ladle dungeon. Oh, maybe later. This will just be like super easy mode, right? Should be fine. I always had trouble seeing where some of the enemies were here. Do I have my sword and shield on me? Yeah. I want to get used to using a sword and shield. For when the Arcana comes out. Oh. Oh, for Ladle Dungeon? Sure. Hang on. How do I leave? Upstairs. I didn't realize you had quit out. How does one leave a dungeon? Like that. Sure. Ladle Dungeon. We're in the same party? Yes. Alright. This is like the cooking dungeon or whatever, right? We're gonna be fighting giant foods. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a massacre. I think I might be breaking a convention by using an Arcana in here. This may be overkill. But I'm sure I have a ton of event quests to go through, so I'll do just that. Game feels like it's running perfectly fine here in a dungeon, but in town, man, my computer chugs. Is there a harder mode version of Coil, Jenko? Invisible. Oh, can you not? I hold down Control to look for where the nearest enemy is. Can you not do that with the invisible imp? That's kind of cool. I'm surprised they programmed that. Yeah, it's not working. Fascinating. Alright, Frieren. Is this where she gets eaten by a mimic? I don't know anything about Frieren, but I have seen her getting eaten by a mimic. It's a bit of a meme, even. Two-story dungeon? Sure. Is this one of the dungeons you had to do in G2? Or no, G3. When Rari was going around busting up the statues? I think that might have been every Ulot dungeon. Any Mimic Fomar scrolls? That's decent money right there, man. It's like 8,000 for 10 of them. Quite a few, actually. Oh, my, I think when I get a crit, my game gets real loud. Let me lower that just a smidge. Where are my Fulmar scrolls game? Ew, I forgot those Gorgon things existed. Not really an enemy you see very often. Hey, Jenko. I'll beat you to the boss. Got a head start. It's just gonna be the headless dude, right? Yeah, look at this monstrosity. Giant headless. And giant fire sprites. Whoa. Oh, it's the thing! It's the thing! Roll the credits! That's no mimic I've ever seen in Mabinogi. I've never seen a mimic look like that. Wait, what? Did I miss a cutscene? Oh, okay, I guess that was it. Good battle theme, by the way. A little bit of money. Thank you, Janko. I'm surprised they let us do that together. I feel like they normally wouldn't. Okay, where is Frieren? Did we leave her in the Mimic? There we go. Thank you. You saved me, Miss Frieren. I didn't think there would be mimics in this world, too. I was caught off guard. Hey, I was just gonna take a quick look before our meeting. This is pretty far for a quick look. I was worried. Sorry. You told the trio that Shanid is looking for them. All right, shall we head back to Tara? Okay. Thank you for your help, Janko. Gonna quit the party so I can warp over. I reckon I'll stick with Elemental Knight. I don't really feel like leveling Dark Diviner or Harmonic Saint right now. Looking forward to when we come back here, though, to unlock the 2 new Arcanas. Speaking of which, I still need to work on Lance and Dual Gun seals for that Arcana. Shanid is here. Sinead? I love how pink this car is. It's not very fitting for our fantasy world here. I say that while I'm wearing like a... I don't even know what you would call this kind of jacket, but... Look, who parks a car in the castle? Let's see. It's good to see you, Alexander. And this must be Frieren, Frieren and Stark. It's a pleasure. Yeah, Shanid had us go after a... She, like, coaxed us into attacking a... Not a mimic, a doppelganger. Arzella told me about the matter you helped her with. No, or was it Arzella or Shanid? Might have been Arzella. And we've continued the investigation from there. Now, there's another matter I'd like you to request your assistance with. I apologize if it seems inappropriate, what with you being travelers from another world. However, you've already shown yourselves to be the most reliable. Who better to resolve this situation than the ones who uncovered the truth in the first place? You called us here quite suddenly. Has the situation worsened? That's right, and we won't be able to hide it for long either. In short, the doppelgangers are beginning to appear in full force. And they've been sighted in another city, no less. Another city? Yes, I've received word of doppelganger attacks in a main matcha. That's why I'd like you to head to a main matcha yourselves. Aodhan should be expecting you. Alright. Alright, let's go then. I appreciate your assistance. If you're ready, then there's no need to head straight... then there's no reason not to head straight for a main matcha. There's no need to head to a main matcha. The 500-year-old greater demon. Demons are like pure evil in that universe or whatever, right? That's another thing I've heard. There's a lot of people on Twitter that seem to disagree with that show for whatever reason. Not my place, since I haven't watched it and don't really have an interest in watching it. Where are we headed? In Maine. I don't remember where Aodhan is. Why am I clicking every button except for the one that actually matters? In Maine Matcha. Somebody posted that the Lance Gunner Arcana was fucking busted. Really? It looked really basic. It looked like really, really basic in the preview video. Like, it was just Lance, but you basically have Wyvern's Fire from Monster Hunter. Okay, where is Aodhan? Probably Anxiety over here. What a beautiful song. I'll be going the long way around, so the town square doesn't cut into my music here. I think there was an event that took place here at some point. I can't remember what. We might have met Betha there during last year's Samhain event. Hello. Welcome, Alexander. Shanid sent word that you were coming. Your friends are Frieren, Fern, and Stark, I presume? Then you must be here to investigate. How are things here? It's not a disaster yet, but we're definitely busy with everything that's been happening. The people of the city have been on edge since we still don't have much concrete information on about the phenomena. So, your investigation is at a standstill? Unfortunately, yes. In the meantime, do you think you can give a hand to some of the citizens? We simply don't have the resources to spare to address everyone's concerns, so any extra help you provide would go a long way towards reassuring the residents that things will be alright. What should we do? Thank you. Just talk to the citizens to see if anyone needs a hand. It'll be a huge help. If you're looking for somewhere to start, I suggest asking the proprietor of the puppet shop. The puppet shop? Indeed. I happen to overhear Hugh saying that they've been short-handed recently. Shall we, then? Okay. It's right down the road. I think during the Glen Bierna quest line, you come here and some event's happening around here, like a frozen deer shows up. I forget what that was about. It is the idea that there is no pure evil, and to try to justify bad actions with some bullshit like, see, the bad guy did bad thing, but he's sorry. And if he got to redeem himself, then I can do bad too. As long as it's not as bad, then I'll be a good person. Excuse me? Is that what that controversy was about? Oh my god. Something about this look with the name Raspberries, it's very cute. That's like a really nice color for raspberries. I like that. Also, repping the Mari server. I respect it. I too am from Mari. Where would I see this? Mari? Of Team Mari, yeah. Damn, bro, it's already been 4 or 5 years since the server merge. They actually, on the Japanese server, I haven't hopped over there in a while. I've been meaning to, but they still have Mari, Tarlock, and Ruairi as their servers. Hail, Alexander, and Frieren. I'm Fern, and I'm Stark. Lovely to meet you, Frieren, Fern, and Stark. Now, how can I be of help? Are you looking for a puppet? I forgot how good Hugh's music was. Outhan said you were looking for help, and from the state of that display stand you have back there... well, I can't argue. I've been so busy lately that I haven't been able to... I haven't had a second to think about it. I don't suppose you're offering to organize it for me, are you? I'll do it. Oh, really? I'll leave it to you then. Thank you so much. I forgot how good Hugh's music was. Oh, it's Fading Jade! I'm pretty sure this is a Soul streamer. Hello! I don't know if they're AFK or not, but we'll wave hi. I like formal greeting. If I were playing bingo, that would be Soul Streamer Spotted. Hang on. Where's bingo? Soul Streamer Spotted. Yeah, it'd be down there. We're not playing bingo today, though. Oh my god, is that a little, Pierrick? Who's this guy? He's in, Tailotine. I never noticed that. That's cool. Where's this stand they want me to fix? Organize the puppet display. Over here? Are these new people? Gerald? Why would anyone buy these scraps? Bah! Bah humbug. Anything new today? Matthew! They got My Little Pony in Mabinogi. I think he's probably still at work, though. Oh my god, Aviator Pan. Look at him. Can I get one of those? Okay, let's actually do the quest here. Well then, shall we get started tidying up? I'm assuming this is a new minigame. Yeah. I missed out on basically 2 weeks, like half the event, because I just didn't feel like logging in anymore. Oh, let's see. Self-righteousness is, I think it's called. You want my opinion on something? Sure. Press A and D to properly position each doll. Press the correct key to earn 10 points. Score 150 points to win. Incorrect input will reduce your remaining tries. If you run out of tries, you will fail.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Start.
Oh! That's fascinating. This is cute. Who are all of these NPCs? That's Aodhan. I don't know who that is. I forget who that is. That's one of the ladies here. I guess these are all main matcha NPCs, actually. That's kind of cute. Hello, Jenko. What do you want my opinion on, Jenko? Are those bones? Oh, they're fish bones. Never mind. Okay, so I have a wig and a hat, yeah. I have that one too on one of my, I think in my thingy. Dressing room. Which one looks better? Sure. That one looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening. I mean, I'm watching. I feel like that. And this is the hat. Well, I think that looks good. I feel like that color goes better with the pink. It's not very much different, but yeah. I would pick the second one, although both are fine. Both are fine. Okay. Now let's talk to Aodhan. How do you think we'd be talking to Hugh? No, my music. How dare you? Is that Rickzilla? Bro, every time I see this guy, sorry, Bougie-kun, but my friend Rickzilla, fellow Twitch streamer, actually, Rickzilla364, that's his exact same hairstyle. I don't think he's ever had it red, but I look at him and I just think Rick. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your help, Alexander Frieren. People have seen you helping out, and as a result, I've already felt the morale in the city improving. But we're not out of the woods yet. Would you possibly be willing to help again tomorrow? I see. Very well. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. For now, let's rest. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow then. I had quarters prepared for you. Please get a good night's rest. Thank you. Okay, so that would have been day 1 of part 2. They've been, they drip feed you 1 event quest a day. They've been doing that for a while now. I kind of like that minigame, so we're going to do that again. I regret not playing more. I feel like I missed out a bit. You have the pirate haircut, do you? I think Mobby had a stream once where he gave everybody the transformation medal for that guy, and they just went prancing around everywhere. That stuff's fun. I don't think I've seen him do that in a while. Prishka. Well. I have to wash my hair later. Okay. This was fun. I want to do that. Oh, I probably have to go back for that, huh? Yeah, let's do that real quick. I really don't remember any of the NPCs here. Oh, what's her name? It's not Nora. That's one of the... Ah! I hate him. That's Nell. That was easy. Let me do that 2 more times. Oh, did I click the wrong one? Hello? Hello? You have to talk to Hugh. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Hello again, Fading Jade. Oh my god, Rubber Ducky. Thank you for helping again. No problem, you. I wonder what an Arcana using Puppeteer is going to be like. Oh, wait, whoops. So I didn't actually get the quest again, yeah. It's one of my favorite parts of the song. This is the guy that runs the Lost and Found, right? It's obviously some kind of chef. She's the healer of the main matcha, but I forget her name. Sorry. Ah! Okay, let's go turn that in. I'm not gonna lie, I was considering not streaming tonight because I'm really sore from last night. I did like 3 hours of VR on stream. I'm not quite used to it anymore. I don't use my VR as much as I did when I first got it. Considering doing a VR chat stream, it might have to be in private worlds though, because some people's models can get kind of crazy. But there's this one MMO-like world that I've always wanted to show off on stream. Udon Sword 1 and Udon Sword 2. I've never actually beaten the second one. No problem, you. Let's do Errand Go Round. Can I just do a bunch of... Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... 14, 16, 18... Okay, no. I can't. I was gonna ask, could I just do a bunch of 200 or 1 rolls? That was a low roll. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, even if I high roll here, we'll be fine. Okay, I'll pay for a 1 here. That sounds like getting old. Excuse me. I'm still technically in my 20s, bud. For how much longer? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'll do a regular roll here. Hopefully for a low number. Okay, I think I'll do a couple of 1s here. I want them boxes. And speaking of which, before my inventory gets completely cluttered, let's vacuum those up. Do a regular roll here. Do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do one more regular roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about I do 2 and 2? Or even actually, I think I can afford to do the rest with 1s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. Who is this in Core Village? I think that's Professor J. That's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. That's Merlin, Starlet, Treasure Hunter? No idea, no idea. Fardereg. Pierrick? We were talking about him earlier. And Coena up there. At Doki Doki Island. And, Loisneach. Ah, shoot. I missed out on so many of these boxes, bro. I can't help it, though. When I get burned out on Mabinogi, I just don't feel like logging in. They don't help themselves with all the stuff, like, all the temporary stuff you get from events nowadays. I get bummed out. Like, oh, I lost half of my items. Damn. Well, I guess I'm not logging in for a month. Maybe that's just a me thing. How many months, Zex? I won't say exactly, but more than 3, we'll say. Forcing a 1 takes 200 points, yeah. I think I got a decent number of boxes there. I hadn't thought to maximize the amount of boxes I get until you told me, Janko. And that's smart. Might even crack open some of those boxes now that I have some inventory space. Some. What is this? Oh, this. Yeah. Sure. So, the day that event was supposed to start, the attendance one, I logged in and I noticed that they had pushed it, due to some error on their part, they pushed it back some number of days. And I just hadn't logged in since then, so I have 0 progress. I have absolutely 0 progress on this login checker. Ooh, golden supplements? Is that permanent? Oh. Skill train seal. I don't think I'll have time to finish all of this. But well, we'll take it. I think, oh, I should check that the stuff in my bank hasn't expired. Or my mailbox hasn't expired. Okay. A spell to overcome adversity. Now, let's show off my idle animation here. I got quite lucky. I found this outfit that according to the wiki, this outfit was from a really old gacha and like nothing else. But I found it on the auction house for cheap. And it has an idle animation I really like. If I could get some more event dyes, unfortunately, I've already run out of those. In fact, my last 2 of them expired before I could use them. I would probably wear it. Hello, hello all. Thanks for coming. You'll find me here at my post most hours, so when you're done providing assistance for the day, I'd appreciate you swinging by and checking in with me. Even if you only have the time to offer a little aid, I know the citizens would be extremely grateful. Let's see, where should I send you today? Was that Frieren or Alhan? Why did Frieren say that? Oh right, I just remembered. Jocelyn seemed to be in need of assistance with something. Could you go to the bank and give her a hand? Okay, let's go to the bank. Frieren and her party walk off in the direction of the bank. Sure, I'll walk. Oh, wait, it's right here? I don't know if I've ever been at the bank in a main matcha in the, like, 20 years I've played this game. Well, the attendance event ends on the 29th. Wait, you got a different ending time. I got a different what? A different what ending time? The fact you didn't just said over 12. You ain't young, Zach. No, look, Jenko. Why are you doing this to me, man? I'm still young. Alright, look at me. Look at that pep in my step. Also, I'm not in a dungeon, so let me actually recall these guys. Yeah, I don't remember ever being here. Hello, Alexander, and the rest of you. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Frieren, and my name is Fern. Call me Stark. Well, Frieren, Fern, and Stark, it's good to meet you. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Actually, we're here to help you. Oh, Aodhan must have sent you then. Well, as it happens, I could use a hand, if you don't mind, on top of everything that's happened here lately. A group of outlaws has been taking advantage of the recent chaos, using it as cover to steal money and valuables from citizens. Rumor has it that after they strike, they disappear into their nearby dungeon, but even knowing where their base is, Aodhan has been too busy to pursue them. So if you wouldn't mind stepping in... Oh, so we should need to catch some criminals? If you could, but if I'm asking too much, don't feel obligated. No, it's fine. We'll do it, right? Thank you both. I believe you'll find them in Coil Dungeon. It's not far from here. Oh no, Frieren has bad memories of Coil Dungeon. The meme happened over there. She gets eaten by a mimic. Coil was this way. Yeah. Oh, nah, mate, look at the period. You mean this? Ah! Oh my goodness, it's until early next month? Okay. Oh, but you know what I missed out on, Jenko? There's like cumulative, like logging in cumulative amounts of days also has some rewards, but I don't think it was anything super important. I can take a look at the... is this it? I can take a look at the event page later. I actually want to do a reaction to the GM livestream that was today. I have it loaded up already over here on my Firefox. We'll do it when I'm done with some of the Frieren event quests. I probably won't finish the Frieren stuff tonight. Maybe I'll stream this again tomorrow. Wait. Zex, you're not here for the Moon Gate, you're here for the dungeon. At the end of the stream, I'll check out what the next event is like. Oh, hi, Jenko. It's raspberries again. I'm telling you, it's adorable. Okay. I don't have a ladle again, Jenko. Could buy one if you want, I guess. Howdy. If you would like to join. Guess what? You tried on the other wig. I don't know, I think the silver works better with the pink. But the light brown's not bad either. Tomorrow, new login event. Huh? Really? Fascinating. Okay. Well, then I'll check the event page for that too. Now, what dungeon do we enter? How about Skeleton Fomar Scroll? Thursday. Okay, yeah. Well, we don't have updates on Wednesdays, Janko. Nah, I got what you meant. Damn, bro. I ate like 2 plates at the Chinese buffet earlier. But I'm already getting kind of hungry. Granted, it was like... I don't even know. It was at like noon, I think. So it's been 7-8 hours. It was good food. In fact, actually, I could probably post a picture, but I would have to transfer it over from my phone. Maybe another time. Thank you, Jenko. I choose this one. I got it. That was me. I choose this one. I got it. I'm joking. Jenko actually has his support puppet on. Any Mimic Fomar Scrolls? No. Ooh, I will take the money, though. I don't have very much of that. Have you gotten anything interesting from the Frieren gachas, Jenko? Oh, not gachas, the Aaron Go Round gift boxes. I know you opened up the gacha and you didn't get much, unfortunately. I would love one of the axes. Oh, you got the... I opened up a bunch of mine. In fact, maybe even all of mine last time I had logged in, but I got Jack. I got like some 4 times EXP pots. That's pretty cool that they're giving those out. In fact, I think that's why I was doing Nowhere to Run. Unfortunately, I let my passes expire. Bro. Mimic Fomar Scroll. Can I get another? No. Am I crazy? I thought I heard, like, arguing. Oh my god, Krishka. Never mind, it's fine. I wasn't looking at my screen there. I could have sworn I heard, like, arguing in my left ear. Maybe that was a dungeon sound effect? Hello, Jenko. Oh, hey. That means that's the real one. Fomar Scrolls? Nah. I'm thinking about trying out Blade and Soul, Jenko. That's an MMO. I want to say it came out in like 2015, 2016. But I never got the chance to play it. They made a restart server where all the progress was set back to when the game first launched. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I'm thinking about trying it out. I choose you. There we go. You know of that? You played it for a bit. Any good? It has like a heavy, like... I don't even know what to call it. Like, almost like a Chinese aesthetic from what I saw. Ah, my ears. Whoa, it's a Gorgon. And a Jackal. And that's a werewolf. Sorry. Also, I want to try out Capcom's Hearthstone ripoff. It's called Teppen. I think I brought it up on some recent stream, probably a Saturday Squad stream, the last one. That I would like to play that. Ah! But I can't seem to get it work on my BlueStacks, my Android emulator. I got this one, Jenko. This gremlin, I mean... Oops. Money. Not a bad amount of money, actually. Thank you, Jenko. Rave! How's it going, bro? I'm back on Mabinogi. Damn, of all the things to happen, this lady over here, I was not expecting her to bust out a two-handed sword. I respect it. It's one of my favorite weapons on here. But I do my alchemy. Not that it... Actually, no, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing the Mabinogi X Frieren event right now. Brave. Talk to Jocelyn after finding the stolen valuables chest in Coil Dungeon. I'm assuming we did that. Hopefully there wasn't something I was supposed to interact with there. How's your day been, Rave? Had a pretty good time. That kind of food comed for a bit after going to one of my family's favorite restaurants. Was worried I wouldn't wake up in time for the stream, but I'm here. That's kind of like the Blade and Soul aesthetic, right? I don't know what to describe it as, actually. Audhan is over here. Towns are especially laggy, sorry about that. Oh, wait. I'm not here to talk to you, Audhan. I needed a key item, Jenko? Oh no. Jenko, you're pulling my leg. I didn't need a key item. Oh, you're back. Did you manage to recover any of the valuables? Yes, we have. A lot. Oh, thank you. That should be more than enough to offset what we lost. He was trying to get me there. It almost made me run all the way back, bro. Alright, Audhan, we helped her out. It's been a long one. Just doing laundry and Monster Hunter Wilds. Has Wilds been good? You're playing on PS5, right? So you don't have to bother with all the optimization issues PC has. I think I heard the PC version has 2 forms of DRM, so like anti-piracy measures going on, kind of bogging your computer down while you play it. I'm still gonna get the PC version eventually when I have a PC that can run Wilds. Oh, today was actually especially nice. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I had a issue with my car insurance policy last month, or back in January, actually. I sorted it out, but somewhere in the chain of command, I guess, for lack of a better word, it didn't go through. So I did everything right, but the company or someone didn't do what they were supposed to do. So my plan got canceled, and I got refunded the month of January. And I wasn't sure if I was going to have to pay back that month that I got refunded, but I found out today for sure I don't. So I got $145 more than I did. I basically got $145 for free today. I'm quite happy about that. I kind of want to spend it, but I also kind of want to save up for a computer, so that might be the start of the computer fund. Or maybe I invested in a mic, in a computer arm, and or not a computer arm, in a, what are those arms called? For like when you put up your webcam or cameras. Well, I think it is a mic arm, but you can screw in a camera as well. I kind of want to do traditional art streams. So maybe I'll put that in. Thank you for... Anyway, back to Frieren. Thank you for pitching in. I've received a number of reports that indicate our citizens are in high spirits. That's good. So now the investigation can proceed. There they are. It's Frieren, Rave. Do you know anything about Frieren? Because I don't. Yes, we've got enough of a handle on things to begin. It'll still take some time, though, so I'll have to ask you to wait a bit longer. Alright, tomorrow then? Tomorrow's fine. In the meantime, please take your well-earned rest in the quarters we provided. And maybe take some time to look around while you're here. This is the most beautiful city in the kingdom, after all. That's actually a good idea. Miss Frieren, Stark, let's go do some sightseeing. Well, okay, we do have some time to spare. Wait, I'll come too. Bye. Wait, Alexander, before you take your leave, I'm sorry to ask more of you, but do you think you could deliver this letter to Shanid for me? It contains our latest information pertaining to the investigation. There aren't many to whom I can entrust such a missive, and I can't simply leave my post here. Sure. Thank you. You have my thanks. I'm just gonna warp. Am I still in the party? Yeah, I gotta leave the party. So I can warp to the Arcana room. I think I would train an ult during the next login event. I've been wanting to start a new ult, Jenko. I've been wanting to do a stream series where alchemy only. I only do alchemy. You will love the next event. It is furries. How do I time you out? How do I time you out? I'm gonna warn you, bud. Alright. Enter a reason for sending a warning to Jenko. The F word. I've sent you a warning, Jenko. Oh no, the music's bugged here in the castle. Damn. Okay, we gotta deliver a letter to Shanid. Also, how about I swap back to my main outfit? And put back that outfit. Oh, and I missed your message, Ray. Let me check. Did you say something about Frieren? Yes. There's a Mabinogi X Frieren event going on right now. You can get Himmel's outfit and some other gear. I think the full set of him and some other character. I don't know who Ceres is. That's for Femme. The sword is actually pretty hype. I don't think I have it on me at the moment because it takes up the size of a great axe. It's a pretty big sword. But yes, it's a pretty nice event, I think. It's very story heavy, but it's not all that much reading. What do you mean, okay, well, Jenko? You didn't like that warning I sent you? Oh, my phone keeps going out in this elevator. Excuse me? You're in an elevator right now, Rave? You've been stuck farming a monster for a very rare part. Ah, damn. A gem or a plate? I don't know if you're on high rank yet. Is plate for low rank, high, or gem for high rank, and mantle for master rank. I've actually been grinding Monster Hunter World lately. Not Wild, since I can't run it, obviously. Himmel's the hero, if I remember right. So you do know about Frieren. I remember nothing. Or not even remember, I know nothing. I know that, haha funny, she gets eaten by a mimic. They even referenced that here. I went to go find her in a dungeon and she was getting eaten by a mimic. And demon's bad. And certain people on Twitter freak out. For reasons. We'll not drudge that up, though. Hello, Alexander. Is the investigation going well? You delivered the news along with Aodhan's letter. Ah, I see. It seems that the situation in Main Matcha is far from ideal. Thank you for your hard work. I'll see to it that this report reaches the appropriate parties. Ah, and after you dealt with the doppelgangers on the first floor of the castle, there haven't been any major issues, but Shanid pauses for a moment. We only really know what's happening within the safety of our walls. It's more difficult to check the safety of those outside the city. This may seem like a rather shameless request to make, but would you be willing to help assess the situation beyond the castle grounds? Thank you very much. Once you've completed your investigation, please return to me. Leave the royal castle and see how the residents of Tara are doing. Sure. You need a plate. Okay. Well, good luck with that. I think right now I got what I needed last night. I've been grinding Monster Hunter World with Prismia. And I got... In fact, it's actually kind of insane. I got 3 mantles in 1 quest. So I basically got... I think plates are what, like a 4 or 5% drop? It's raspberries again. Very cute. Sorry, that completely mind-flooded me. What was I saying? I think plates are like a 3 to 5% drop, if my memory is right. Maybe it's different for wilds. Gems are like a 2 or 3% drop, and mantles are even less so, I think. Maybe 2? In 1 quest, I got 2 Rathalos mantles and 1 Fulgur Anjanath mantle. It was kind of wild. I think I used up all of my luck there. Also, wait, we're supposed to talk to the people of Tara. A spell to overcome adversity. Lazaro, is it you? It is. Alexander, I'm in a hurry as usual. What's going on? Have you noticed anything suspicious? Suspicious? I don't believe I've seen anything out of the ordinary lately, but... Ah, I see. You must be looking into what happened at the Royal Castle, yes? Is this Betha's hairstyle? From the last Samhain event? Lazaro's confusion lifts as he keeps speaking. Well, as I said, I've seen nothing lately that would strike me as worthy of concern. However, while I keep a close eye on what happens here, I can't concern myself with every corner of the city, so... Ah, I know. There's a caravan of traders camped nearby. Why not give them a visit? That sort hears all kinds of rumors, not just the local ones, but from every corner of the continent. If there's a cause for concern, then they'll likely be the first to know. Okay, we gotta head to the Argontel Merchantry. Okay, so, again, I'm very laggy in town. But, apparently there's some B-plot going on with the Frieren event where doppelgangers are spreading out throughout the normal world. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's tailoring patterns. Okay, that's fine. I don't do tailoring, sorry. Look, corner of my eye. I saw a cute NPC. Don't at me. Anyway, there's like doppelgangers spreading out of the Shadow Realm for some reason, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. No way! It's Subaru from ReZero. Damn, bro, when did he get a knife? I don't remember that in the anime. A spell to overcome adversity. Welcome, friend, to the Argontel Merchant Caravan. Our traders carry all manner of goods, except the purely imaginary, but perhaps a few of those too. Tell me, what are you looking for today? Have you seen anything suspicious? Suspicious? Here. I'd say a customer who leaves without buying a single thing is the most suspicious of all. That was a joke, my friend, but I'm certain you might have heard that spurred... I'm not certain what you might have heard that spurred such a question, but I'm afraid nothing comes to mind, and believe you me, there are times when I wish at least to catch a whiff of some half-baked rumor or gossip. But are you really not buying anything? You should probably return to Shanid. Really? It's a bust? There's the event shop over here. I haven't spent my coins in a while since I bought the sword and the outfits. I have 100 coins left right now. You get more coins as you do the event quests. This isn't one where you grind the event quest every day for coins. This is one where you get a set amount of coins per event quest. There's a chair, right? I might get that. I'm not interested in the Himmel wig at all. Yeah, nah. Fern's Fury gesture card. They got gesture cards, do they? Probably want to buy those. Frieren bag is 12 by 12. Wow. I probably want to get some of those, actually. It's probably not as good as my upgraded Fire Dragon bag. Actually, it's better by 1 row. Well, I might have to dump all of this out of my inventory temporarily to get a new bag. You can only buy one? No. How could they? That's like the most valuable thing here. It's a really good bag. Inventory is king in this game, Rave. You normally start off just with this little square here. In fact, with two less rows than I have here. Then you can fill that up with bags to then give you more inventory space. And that's honestly, 11 by 12 is already pretty good. And I don't think I upgraded it all the way, so I think it's actually 11 by 11. And this one just straight up 12 by 12. That's not bad. Well, if I can only buy one, I'm probably going to want to buy it, right? I wonder if you can get it from the gacha boxes. Probably not. Okay, I'll leave that next to my spirit puck. If I need to go to Shanid, then we'll just take the warp. On the next event, you can buy the extra row for shop bags. Really? So this will be 12 by 13? I have things to say. And it's something that I say every Mabinogi stream. Giants are just fucking cute. I will move on now, sorry. I'm obligated to say that every time I see a giant. Oh, there you are, Alexander. Have you learned anything? I see. Well, I'm glad things seem to be alright. Phew. That is a weight off my shoulders. Still, we mustn't let our guard down. The investigation must continue, of course, and I'll keep an eye on the situation here. I'll contact you again if anything happens. Okay, that would have been that day's event quest. Advancement test. Look for the suspicious creature in a main matcha with Frieren's party. Okay, we're going back to Aodhan. I think I'll just warp. Commerce season is about to end too. Really? I should have commerced more with Prismia. I regret not doing that, honestly. Hang on, the YouTube stream's fine, right? Okay, the YouTube stream's fine. My restream preview is going like 2 frames a second. It's so scary. But everything else is fine, yes? It looks good on Twitch? Oh, it's not playing on Twitch. Hello? Okay, yes, it looks good on Twitch. Phew. Aodhan. Well, this warp took me the long way around, but I don't mind. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. I love this city, Rave. I don't know if you've been to a main matcha, but I mean, just look at it. I'm afraid of the water, but I would live here. Might even be like top 10 towns I've ever seen in an MMORPG. That sounds like a fun video to make, actually. Not that anyone would fucking care, but it's something that I care about. So, I've been trying to think of ideas for videos, because I've been wanting to edit some. Oh, hello? Is my dragon too fat for this? There we go. That sounds kind of fun. Top 10 MMORPG towns. Number 10. Roman's gonna be number 1 from Fiesta Online. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Which, that's a game I'm considering streaming. Even though it's just gonna be like the most mind-numbing, boring grind. I want to get to level 100 on that game. I always wanted to live in a port town. Dude, there's another port town in this game, actually. Port Cobb. That one's also a very nice town. I would want to live there. Although it's very small. It's very, very, very rural. Despite having such a nice port. Oh, Alexander, Frieren. I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting. Oh, did you find anything during your investigation then? Yes, and it's a significant lead. There they are. We caught wind of sightings of a doppelganger near the advancement test hall, so I set a lookout on the perimeter. A doppelganger was seen leaving the test hall, but no one was sighted going in. We suspect it must have appeared during the test itself. Interesting. Could we investigate the advancement test hall ourselves? Yes, I was going to ask for your help, actually. I already spoke to the advancement guide. He's agreed to allow you to search the premises. Okay. I've actually never done the advancements except for my favorite skill, Water Cannon. So once you get a skill from rank F, This isn't rank F, but it's very low. From rank F all the way to rank 1. Some skills you can then take a test for to advance it even further. I've only done that for water cannon. It goes rank 1 to then Dan 1, 2, and 3, I think. Okay. Advancement hall is up here. I actually thought it was over here on this side, but I guess that's the paladins. Or maybe I'm remembering wrong. I love this town. Dude, it's just a pretty town. And the music is fantastic. Oh, Belvast is another port town. Also very nice looking. I'm afraid of Belvast, though, because they have, like... If you go down the road, like, 5 minutes in Belvast, you find yourself in, like, Shadow Hell Zone, where there's tons of scary monsters, and, like, all the plant life is dead and decrepit. So, yeah, maybe I'd skip on moving into Belvast. You downloaded Fiesta, but you never played it as a kid. It was my first MMO, actually, Fiesta Online. Yeah, I haven't been here in, like, a decade. Hello. Welcome, Alexander. Outhan mentioned you'd be by, so you need to investigate the advancement test hall? I can't say I'm surprised. I've heard some strange talk from the advancement test examinees lately. People say in the middle of the test they've seen something show up that looked exactly like them. It's not a disaster, more of a shock that sends them reeling, but as soon as they come to their senses, the being disappears. How long have you been hearing these stories? I'm not exactly sure. I think it started around 2 weeks ago. That's the last time I logged in. Oh no, am I the doppelganger? That lines up. I think the fastest way to find this doppelganger is to just take the test ourselves. Usually you'd only need to use the equipment and attire we provide for the test, but since this is for an investigation, I think we can waive those requirements. Would you like me to do that? What do you think? Very well, I'll take care of the preparations. Just let me know when you're ready. Sure, I haven't done this in a while. Ooh, this song. The advancement test has begun. Defeat each stage's monsters until you encounter the doppelganger. Okay, I wanted to melee them just to see how much health they had. Oh, that one lived. I'm gonna hit this one with magic. Don't do this at home. I thought flying swords were supposed to get buffed when you hit them with magic. Maybe it's because I got a crit. Sahagins. Fish people. They got a little bit of health on them. I'm like level 30,000 right now, Rave. 34,500 something. These are Rundle dungeon monsters. I guess it makes sense. Rundle is kind of right down the road. You lived that. Oh, it's a different one. The doppelganger has appeared. Defeat it. Damn, that's one handsome doppelganger. Oh, you don't have a weapon, bro? Well, then we'll do it mano a mano. Fisticuffs? Oh. Oh, never mind. You defeated the doppelganger. Leave the advancement test hall and find Frieren's party. I think that was the exact same doppelganger from the Shadow missions. Since it summoned a bunch of dual-wielding doppelgangers. Oh, sure. How do I even do an advancement test? Advancement? Advancement training? Advancement training works the same way as your skill training. You need to fill the training skill gauge. Keep in mind that you can immediately advance to the next rank after the Dan 1 exam, but you must pass the test at least twice for Dan 2 and Dan 3. After advancing, you'll be ready for your promotion, and once you fulfill the skills training gauge to 100 or more. When the skills rank is high enough, you'll receive a new title you can insert in front of your master title. When people see that, they'll know that they're looking at the best of the best, a living legend. Hmm. That looks like the boss that... It looks like the boss that Prismio got stuck on. Maybe minus the eyes, though. Mine was Endless Online, and then after that, Maple Story. Never have I ever seen levels so high in an MMO. Yes, because your level cap is 150 normally, and then you can rebirth. Well, you know a little bit about Mabinogi Rave. You rebirth, and that slots in all of your current levels to your cumulative or total level. I don't think it shows how many times I've rebirthed, or does it? I don't think that's a statistic they track. It's been a lot, though. I've had my account since 2009. Alchemy. Apparently I need Dan. Use Sandburst to defeat as many enemies as possible as you can within the time limit. Blocking the enemy's sight with Sandburst will result in a higher score. As the rank increases, stronger monsters will appear. You will need a higher score to pass the test. Sure. You're here to take the Sandburst Dan 1 test, right? There are two methods of taking the test. One which you can utilize the full time limit, and one which you aim for a specific rank. If aiming for a rank, the test will end immediately when you reach that rank, but you'll receive a 0 if you fail to do so. Before you begin... also, before I begin, can I, This is foreign to me. Back in my day... Don't make fun of me, Janko. Back in my day, they taught you smash first, defense second, windmill third, and then counterattack fourth. So that's how I like to have that out. I like having Sandburst on there. Wind Blast and Fire Blast. Okay. Does it matter? Let's challenge A rank. Sandburst cooldown has been reset. Whoops. Blinker. Throw sand in its eyes. Those enemies are very annoying. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think I get the gist of it now. It resets the cooldown every time you blind somebody. Oh, those wizards gotta get blinded. I think Mabinerd married one of these things, or at least that's the title of his latest YouTube video. But I'm not above throwing sand in their eyes. I'm here to rank up my skill. Oops. Oh no! We're fine. Ah! How much do I need? How many points do I need? Alright, one by one. Ah, shoot. Ah, they multi-aggro! Oh, Jesus. Crisis escape. No! Oh, hit the other one! Okay, this is kind of cringe, not gonna lie to you. Alright, bud. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Okay, well. That blinker's going first. Did that get rid of the sandburst effect? Looks like it did. Oh, is this is just the final wave from now on? I'm clicking the enemy video game. I think I got a good hang of this one. Was that A rank? Damn, that's pretty tough. A rank passed. Advancement badge 1. Is that enough? Sure. It's everybody. It's Burchid, Doran, Anju, Hagi. It's on fire! It's on lightning! It's on lightning because of my Elemental Knight enchant. That was kind of funny, actually. It counted that as a one-handed weapon. Okay, alright, so a piece of paper I can apply my enchant to, but not a rapier? So Elemental Knight lets you put on different elemental enchants on your weapons, but if a weapon is too light, it doesn't count as a weapon you can do that with. So I can't use my rapier here, but I can apply it to a piece of paper. Come on, man. Maybe we'll get a rapier arcana someday, or talent, more likely. Maybe I'm just huffing copium. Looks like that's taken care of, indeed. I was fretting about how things would go, but thankfully there was no need to worry. Shall we head back to Outhan? We need to deliver our report too. Sure. Outhan is right down the road. Honestly, Rave, I really like the way Mabinogi handles its leveling and whatnot. I think it's very unique. I can't even really think of another game where you have a total level. Where it tracks, like, your total level like this. I'm sure there are some, none just come to mind immediately. I can't say I've heard of Endless Online, actually. And MapleStory, I would always see the ads as a kid back in my computer typing class. And I was interested, but I didn't get a computer until 2009, like many years later. And I tried MapleStory once. I found out back then, I think it's different now, but back then you couldn't rebind the keys. So I was stuck using arrow keys for movement, and that doesn't jive with me. I can't play with arrow keys. So I immediately uninstalled the game, because I couldn't use WASD to move. It's more natural to me, alright? Also, I think I'm losing my voice here. Give me just a second. I admit, I expected as much, but I'm glad you're unharmed. While we're here, is there anything else we can help with? We'll see, but as of right now, everything seems settled. Thank you for taking the investigation for us. Oh, there is one thing. I got a message from Shanid. Did something happen? It seems that way, yes, but it's already late. For now, you should rest. That's a bit concerning, but we'll take your advice. So we're headed to Tara for the morning, then? Frieren and her party leave, walking back towards their quarters. I should probably try talking to them to see if they have unique dialogue or not. Oh yeah, I bought this popcorn earlier. I can't believe this is considered edible. What did that just tell me? It was like junk food, but you need to word it that way, man. That's mean. Okay, the next quest is Shanid. I'll just warp. Phew. Damn, bro, I've already been live for almost 2 hours. I wonder how far I am in the event quest. Look, I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Giants are just cute. That might not be okay to say, but, I mean, I can't help it. What a fantastic, what a blessed part of this game. Okay. Shanid. Welcome back, Alexander and Frieren. And Fern and Stark, too. Outhunt filled us in. They showed up again? That's right. Things have finally started settling down after you dealt with the doppelganger last time, and I hoped that meant we could close the books on this incident. Unfortunately, doppelgangers began appearing on the first floor of Wrath Royal Castle again. This time, they arrived in greater numbers, in waves much more frequent than before. Have the doppelgangers made it out of the castle? We've managed to keep them contained so far, but if they manage to enter the city, there will be nothing we can do. We should solve this while they're still in Wrath Royal Castle. Frieren falls into a deep thought. Shanid gives Frieren a curious glance. You seem preoccupied, Frieren. During our investigation in the Wrath Royal Castle, I felt an unfamiliar energy around the living quarters. At that time, I assumed it was a remnant of the energy of the doppelganger's creation, but do you think that energy may have caused all of this? It's just a guess so far. In that case, Frieren, may I ask you to investigate this energy? If you can sense it again, I'm sure you'll uncover something. What's the plan, Frieren? I'm also curious about the nature of the energy, so let's look into it. Thank you for your help. Okay. One's own value. Find the traces of suspicious magic in the Wrath Royal Guard quarters on the first floor of Wrath Royal Castle. Sure. And this is pretty old school. I think it was made by a few people, and they brought it back a few years ago. Nice, man! I love that older games have been coming back. I've been kind of wanting to play it again, but Grand Chase came back a couple of years ago too. That was one that was the second ever MMO that I played, actually, Grand Chase. And Fiesta never closed down, so it never had to come back. That game's been running since 2008, much to my surprise. It's even gotten like new raids and stuff as recently as a year ago, so interesting. But the one that I'm most excited for is S4 League. I think I've mentioned that to you before, but you weren't familiar, unfortunately. I've already signed up for the beta, so when that beta goes live, I'm assuming in April, because that's when the registration for the beta ends. You get like an outfit and some other stuff for signing up for the beta, so I made sure to do that. I'll be absolutely streaming that. I'm looking forward to it. Where are we exactly? It's chilly. Yeah, something about it feels unnatural and kind of creepy. You're much more adept at sensing magic, Fern, so I'm sure. Frieren stares at the space ahead, her gaze unwavering as she speaks. It's here. Here? But I don't see anything. I do. The energy is the strongest here. If I can use this energy, I have a strong feeling I'll be able to uncover something that's been hidden. Alexander, it'll be difficult, but I believe we can do it. What do you think? Sure. Talk to Frieren. Ah, that's lame. They didn't write dialogue for the NPCs. Usually they do. So like every time so the objective is talk to Frieren, but then maybe Fern would have something to say. Maybe Stark would have something to say, but no. Alright, let's focus on the energy, Frieren. Trapped in utter darkness. You can't hear anything. Oh, hang on. Trapped in utter darkness. You can't hear a thing. As your vision slowly returns, you start being able to make out your surroundings. Okay, that was a bad bit, streamer. Oh, okay. You wake up in the same place as before. There's no sign of Frieren or the others. Inspect the room. You do remember S4 League. Hell yeah, man. I remember seeing a lot of ads for Grand Chase as a kid, but I never downloaded it. That's actually how they got me. It's 2009. I had just barely gotten internet in my computer for the first time. And it looks like this is... Oh, there's a couple of things to interact with here. And there's a YouTube pre-roll ad, or whatever they are. Like the little banner ads that would pop up under the YouTube video. And it's a really bad ad. It's just like, play your anime. Grand Chase. It's like, whoa. I'm still typing shit like XD, you know, Rafflecopter, you know, it's early internet, alright? Don't make fun of me. And I'm like, whoa, that sounds awesome. And I did actually enjoy it. It's a very cool game. And they've been giving it a ton of new content lately, so I've been meaning to play it again. I just haven't gotten around to it. You spot something suspicious in front of the bed. It's just your average bunk bed. There's not enough space for anyone to hide here. Oh, we're looking for a doppelganger, are we? You spot something suspicious in front of the desk. The desk is covered with all sorts of books and papers. There's nowhere for a person to hide under the desk. What about under the bunk bed? You spot something suspicious in front of the table. It seems like someone passed by in a hurry and bumped into it. There's nowhere for a person to hide near the table. I don't know. I would think here. The signs all point to the wardrobe. If someone had flipped the door, the guards would have seen them. It seems you've examined everything here. You hear a strange noise near the closet. Search the closet for Frieren's party. Or with Frieren's party. Give the closet a closer inspection. Okay, alright. They phoned home the extra dialogue. Alright. You notice a faint rustling noise inside the closet. You open the door carefully. Stranger. A strange man tumbles out of the closet, his face obscured by the hood of his dark robe. Ah, how? Most people don't even notice I exist, so how? Are you the one causing all of the fuss? Your mana is nothing special. He must be. That energy I felt before, it's coming off of him in waves. If you found me, I guess I have to come. I might as well come clean. Yes, it was me. The strange man shrugs, dejected. Why did you do it? Everyone was ignoring me. Ignoring you? It's like I'm a ghost. Everyone's gaze just slides off of me. Oh, is he half Fomar, like Betha? Although I don't think people had trouble seeing Betha, right? It's just that Betha would wake up in the Shadow Realm and in the regular realm, Tirnanog, whenever she would go to sleep. Have you ever felt like that? As if no one around you even knows you exist? All I wanted was for them to look at me. Is that so wrong? The man looks back and forth, seeking an answer in your faces, but he keeps talking. I figured that if they wouldn't spare even a glance at me as I really am, I'd change my appearance to one they couldn't ignore. And what's more noticeable than your own face? That's no excuse to cause so much trouble. I really didn't think it'd be that much of a deal. I only meant to surprise people, that's all. Things just kind of got out of hand. So many people had to deal with your mess. I know. Like I said, it got out of hand. I just wanted someone to come find me. If you ever want people to know you, to get to know you, shouldn't you begin with getting to know them too? I see. I didn't realize it, but I never did try to learn about any of them, did I? I really messed up. The man falls silent. Let's go. Right? Okay. I won't hide anymore. I'm going to own up to what I did and try to make it right. And one day, when I have, I'll work on getting to know myself, or getting to know people as myself. The man looks back at you and walks forwards towards the guards. I guess I should thank you. Without you, I might have never been anything but a fake. Was he a doppelganger? Was he summoning doppelgangers? I don't quite get it. Shouldn't we follow him? There's no need. The guards are right outside, and it seems like he realized the value in being his real self. Let's head back. Sure. I thought we were going to throw down, but I guess not. Report to Shanid. Zex, she's just one floor above you. You don't have to warp. The warp is free, okay? This warp in particular is free. Never mind. You can't warp indoors. Yeah, baby. And I'm getting dragon feet prints all over the castle then. Okay, I thought that was going to get blown out of proportion even more than that. I thought, oh, we're going to have to fight waves and waves of doppelgangers. Maybe like a portal to the Shadow Realm opened up. Raspberries. Maybe a portal to the Shadow Realm opened up. Causing doppelgangers to bleed into our world. It's good to see you, Alexander, Fern, Frieren, Stark. It seems like you've gotten to the bottom of your troubles, of our troubles. I see, so he may well be someone who worked here. To think something like this would happen inside the royal castle. After this, there will be endless investigations. We must strengthen our security. What became of him? He's been apprehended by the guards. He'll likely pay a heavy price for his actions, and yet, for some reason, he had an odd look on his face. Almost one of relief. Is that so? Everyone, thank you for your hard work. Since our business is concluded, shall we take a look around the city? I'd like that, Miss Frieren. Count me in. Frieren's party leaves the reception room. If there's a chance, talk to Fern or Stark at the Wrath Royal Castle fountain. Sure. Girl, the last king was killed in the fucking closed-off garden. I don't know about that yet. That hasn't happened in G12 yet. I think I already had a hunch that whoever was the king was gonna die, though, because when doing the Arcana quest line, you have to meet. I can't remember her name, but she's like clearly like a younger appointed royal. So I had a hunch the king was not long for this world. Did Frieren go missing again? It's good to see you, Alexander. Alexander, how's it going? Fern and Stark seem pleased to see you. Frieren, however, is nowhere to be seen. She said something about visiting Tyrconnell this morning. You need to see her? In that case, we'll wait here. As they warp out of existence. Alright. Tyrconnell. It's apparently pronounced Tyrconnell, but that's how I've always read it. How the fuck are there not magic barriers all over the castle? They're incompetent. Every single one of them. The only reason this kingdom's fine is because we're here, alright? Us militians. Ain't that right, Miku? I can't believe there's a Miku Hatsune hairstyle. That was like a one-time crossover event from like 2014 or 2015. I did not play during that event, unfortunately. I missed that it was happening. Okay. Talk to... Oh, Duncan. Oh, maybe Frieren went back to find out, like... You know, Duncan, I understand what you mean about folk magic and the magic of baking bread. But maybe not. Welcome. You're probably looking for... Sorry, I got a yawn. Welcome. You're probably here for Frieren, right? I bet she's probably out in the fields east of the village. You see, a strange statue appeared near there not long ago. I'm a mite curious about it myself, so I told Frieren about it. Why not go have a look yourself? Strange statue. If there's a chance. I feel like another event took place out here. I forget which event, though. Oh, hey! It's Himmel. Right? I think that's him, right? Says it right there, Zex. So there are statues like this in this world, too. He's no longer with us, but he was a member of a party I once traveled with. He was rather fond of seeing statues made of them. He once spent 16 hours trying to think up a pose. The sculptor was furious. Anyway, shall we go back? Fern and Stark must be waiting for us. It seems to be a statue made in the likeness of someone. That's kind of like the big thing I don't quite like about Frieren. I don't like the... I mean, like, the whole premise is like... oh, it's the elf of the party ages after everyone else is all dead. I know there's a lot more to it. I know it's a very popular show and a very popular manga. It's always ranked like rank 1 Well, at least for a while it was on the manga site that I use, Manga Dex. Or at least it's rated very highly. Maybe not the very top, but highly. I don't really like that concept, personally. So I'll probably never watch Frieren. Wait, are you the one that warps me over to the thing? Hey, thank you. That's my 2 cents. Yacht damn. How many more coins do I got? Not very many. Damn, man, they're so stingy with the coins in this event. I get it, because all the stuff's very cool, but... I think I'll buy one of each of the homestead thingies. Also, I might spend some gold on a Baltaine pass. Never mind, that's the last of the money I have to my name. Damn, that's expensive. Okay. Who are we talking to? Talk to Shinji. Okay, well. May as well warp. Oops. I don't know why I was gonna go talk to Koena. I think I do need to do a quest for her, actually, in order to unlock the next link thingy for Elemental Knight. Same with Loisneach. Welcome, Alexander, Frieren, Fernand Stark. Is everything okay? Yes, everything seems to have been resolved. The royal castle is quiet, and there are no issues in the city. That's a relief. Are you leaving now? Frieren nods. In that case, since we asked so much of you, I'd like you to have this. Shinee takes out an old book and hands it to Frieren. I found this on one of the storage rooms. I can't make heads or tails of it, but I thought you might find it of particular interest. Thank you. Frieren examines the book. Thank you very much, everyone. I wish you pleasant travels. Yes, until next time. Goodbye, Miss Shinee. See you, Shinee. Shinee? Is this gonna be it? There's still a few more things to do. I wonder if this is the final quest, though. I like the premise myself. I don't like the... I just personally don't like that. Like I said, I get it. It's very popular. It's really good. Just not for me. I don't like things like that. I don't like the concept of aging in general. Or the passage of time, really. But, you know, each your own. Alright. What is there left to do, everyone? Oh, okay, that really is it. I guess this is really farewell, Alexander. Fern speaks, seeming wistful. I learned a lot from you, helping out people in this world, and, I wanted to say thank you, Alexander. It's sad we've got to say our goodbyes already. Stark sighs, bidding you farewell. I hope we get a chance to meet up again someday. It was really fun traveling and seeing so many new places with you. Thanks, Alexander. Fern and Stark turn slowly toward, turn and slowly walk into the distance. I suppose it's time for me to say farewell too. Oh, here, take this. Frieren gives you a book, the book she received from Shinee. I think you should have it. Frieren continues, her lips turned up in a smile, faint but unmistakable. It was fun to journey with you, Alexander. I enjoyed myself more than I expected. Thank you. I wish you the best. Frieren turns and departs. Take a look at the book Frieren gave you. Damn, just like that. I thought they'd give us a cutscene at least. They've been really showing off their cutscene chops with all the more recent events. Oh, it's not what you gave me. Damaged old book. How about I use the search feature? I found it. Shinee handed this severely damaged book to Frieren. Much of it is difficult to read, but some portions have been restored. You can faintly feel someone's amana from it. Take a look. The lettering is faded and difficult to read, but some parts of the book seem like they've been restored. You sense faint traces of Frieren's magic and surmise that it's likely she restored it. The book's cover bears its title, How to Live a Magical Life. As you open the book, you see worn and damaged pages, their words difficult to make out. Flipping through the book, you stop at a page that catches your attention. The passage in this section seems to talk about magic that will allow you to never forget this adventure. And that's it. There's an epilogue still. Oh, Frieren's party who are traveling across Erin and talk to them. Talk to Stark and Turconale, available after 226. Oh, well, we're already in March, so. Okay, one last time. I'll take the warp. Are some of your inventory boxes color-coded? No. My inventory is... Okay, well, I have enchant scrolls over here. I got my alchemy stuff. Only alchemy stuff goes in the alchemy bag. I got potions over here, and then everything else I still need to organize. I wish I had everything nicely color-coded, though. Okay. I guess maybe they're gonna go around talking to the people they met along the way. How long's the epilogue? A little bit. I'm assuming they're over at Duncan. I've seen this seal here, not lately, but there's always a seal resting here. It's quite cute, actually. Oh, they're not here. Find Frieren's party who are traveling across Erin and talk to them. Oh no, oh, they went to Fergus? Don't give him your weapons. Whatever you do, don't give him your weapons. Stark, hey. I'm probably gonna wrap after we're done here, by the way. My stomach's actually growling. I'm starving. Stark is standing in front of a signpost, studying it. Stark seems to not notice you, focused as he is on the sign. Ah, you scared me. Seems you caught Stark off guard. What are you looking at? What am I looking at? Do you see that man at the blacksmith shop? I get the sense he's unusual. You know anything about him? Remain silent. Ah, you don't know either, huh? I thought you'd know something at least. Oh well, maybe I should go talk to him myself. Stark looks at Fergus. Fergus is swinging his hammer without cease. He seems busy now, though. Maybe I should come back later. Stark turns and walks away. Don't give him your weapons. Why is Fergus talking to me? Hey, haven't seen you in a while, Alexander. Not that I blame you. There's so much to see and do in the world. Say, can you do me a favor? I hear this really good blacksmith in Talatine. To top it off, she's a young girl. I want to send her a gift. Being a blacksmith is tough. You have to keep trudging forward, no matter how many times your hands slip and people glare at you. If you had a Talatine, can you give her the pair of special blacksmith gloves? They're mine, but I hardly ever wear them because I don't really need them. Thanks. Oh, sure, Fergus. Apparently I had a quest for Fergus, or from Fergus. It's a shadow mission! Nani? Okay. Talk to Stark or Fern in Turconale? Hey, well, Fern's out here. You have some quests left from the Frieren one? Let's see. I just grabbed some chicken wings. Oh, dude, that sounds good. I started to not off playing Monster Hunter Wild, so I'm taking a breather. Yeah, I get like that playing World sometimes. I have actually fallen asleep mid-hunt before. And not for like an extended period of time, like we're hunting something and then like my character just stands still for a little while. Haven't had that lately though. I've been getting decent sleep lately. Fern and Stark are looking out across the pond. Living in Turconale wouldn't be bad either. It's a nice little town. I like the little fishing spot here. Especially sitting on this raft over here, that'd be pretty nice. Wow, what a beautiful pond. Yes, it is. Why do I have to keep making loud noises? I can just say, hey guys. Oh, hello Alexander. What have you been up to? Fern and Stark greet you cheerfully. What are you looking at? Oh, we were just looking at the water. Look, it's so clear. You can see all the way to the bottom. What an idyllic little town. I agree. There are lots of other places across Erin that are just as beautiful. You tell them about a few. Really? I'd love to visit. You can. Oh, Stark, we should go with Miss Frieren sometime. Sure. Okay, maybe it's not done yet. That's dangerous. Yes, it is. Especially because we're in Master rank, so we're in G rank. We're in, like, basically the hardest difficulty. In the story, we just beat Velkhana on the last stream on Saturday. I feel like it's nice and peaceful. Yeah, just look at the town square. Ignore the prophet. That's from a generation that I started accidentally. He's talking about the end or something, but don't talk about him. Nobody else can see him but me. Okay. Epilogue. Oh, at the graveyard, huh? Frieren's party is gathered near the graveyard. Did we really need to come here? Yes. Come on, Stark. But it's scary. Boo! Who's there? Oh, Alexander. When did you get here? Why am I suddenly written like an asshole? I'm scaring people instead of waving hi to them. How to sound like a sane people with Zex. Ignore the prophet that talks about the end of everything, only I can see him. What's the problem? It's the truth. Nobody else can see him but me. Oh, Alexander, when did you get here? Hello, Alexander. Please don't sneak up on us like that. We should be going anyway. Frieren and her party leave. I'm just stalking them like a jerk. What is this quest? Oh, we're going to Port Cobb. Hey. I'll take the long way. Although the longer I take, the hungrier I get. I haven't really had a scenic walkthrough in a while. I'm tempted to even commerce from here to Port Cobb. If you're not doing cross-continental commerce, there's not really much of a point anymore, but how much would it cost? Or how much could I earn here? Oh, I'm not even max level in Turkanail, apparently. Let's see. Port Cobb. Well, that's a decent increase. It's all red. Red good, in this case. You know what, sure. Full health, yeah. I'm gonna commerce my way over there. Oh, before I do that, let me change my Grandmaster to Grandmaster Merchant. I think this gives me a little more rating when doing commerce. This is a thing I really like in this game, Rave. Like, every major town basically has a place where you can... We'll go with the wagon. You can buy goods in one town and sell them at another for a profit. It's not gold, but you do get gold and another currency. You get ducats. Why are my seasonal ducats so low? I thought I commerced a bunch with Walakai. Maybe the season reset already. Alright, wait. It's different for everything, apparently. Oh, wait, no, that's the max price. Okay, I'm a dummy. Ignore me. I'll buy as many ginseng potions as I can. You start off with just a backpack, but then you eventually make your way up. You get ducats and gold. Thank you. So once you're outside of a town, though, there's a chance that bandits, and they will show up, they'll try to steal your goods. They had an update a couple years ago where you can take your commerce cross-continental. So you can take your stuff from Ulad here, all the way to... Well, you could already do Belvast from Port Cobb, where we're headed, actually. But you could take it to Iria. Each of these has their own, thing. What do you mean it's a test of will? Higurashi. I've been thinking about this anime lately. thought it was gonna be a Higurashi reference. No Naku Koroni. Let me pay my respect to the Mobbin Boys guild thing. Guild sign. Friend of the channel, friend of mine, Mobby Nerd, runs this server, or not the server, this guild. I'm a part of it. Because he's a Soul streamer, actually, it gave me the on YouTube title, so I kind of use that whenever. It's a cool one. It's kind of unique. I think you have to be in a Soul streamer guild. I think. Also, we have a bandit directly in front of us. Yeah, okay. We're headed the right way. I mean, I could show it off. Whoa, it's Nelson. I'm way too high level for these guys. Only when you start going across continents do the bandits start getting really strong. In fact, they got so strong that I didn't want to do cross-continental commerce. They'd whoop my ass. Not anymore, though. Not lately. No, there was an event where every guild was able to create its own guild title. Whoa! I thought it was because of that. Wow. Oh, taking the scenic route instead of eating food. Yes, it is a test of will. We're taking the scenic route, though. It's a pretty game, man. They're actually remaking it in Unreal Engine or whatever, Rave. It's called Eternity Project. And it looks nice, but it doesn't quite have the same charm to me. Yeah, it'll look better, and it's gonna be like a free upgrade, apparently. Like, you'll still keep everything according to them, but I don't know. Oh. Take the long way around. I did not know that's how that worked. It really is. I dig the nostalgia factor. Hell yeah, man. I don't know. I'm not one to care about graphics. This is peak, man. I don't need better graphics than this. I feel like some people are too focused on graphics. Like, as much as I enjoy Monster Hunter, I don't really... Oh, whoops, I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Zippy. Yeah, manlet. And hand my goods. Oh, these guys got some health. Surprising. Bandits drop badges that you can turn in for ducats. It's honestly not very much. But I'll pick them up anyway. Kind of like Dragon Quest X. Was that the MMO? I was watching a conversation about that regarding the new trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA. I have actually not watched that. Was it a good trailer? I could watch it after the Mabinogi segment, except I want to eat still. Well, about that test of willpower. Also, I think I'm going the wrong way. We want to go to Port Cobb. I think I'm going the wrong way, yeah. Wait, no. That's Oz and the Snail, right? We'll cut through the residential district over here. I think this is Port Cobb. Threat in Rennes? Yeah, that's probably Port Cobb. Yep. The first trailer... Oh, the first version started back on the Wii. We're at version 7 now. Whoa. That never came out in English, yeah. Ah, dude. I hate that. I would still love to learn Japanese, because there's a couple of games that I would love to play that just never, ever got a translation and never will get a translation. I think this is the right way. If we show up in Oz and the Snail, then I've gone the wrong way. Where's the bandit? Oh. Over there. So it looks the same with minor changes to the landscapes. There's a fan translation of it out currently. I'm just too lazy or busy to do it. Understandable. Also, hey, here's Port Cobb, the other port town I was talking about. We've had some events take place here. Like, I think this would be kind of scary to traverse. Wouldn't want to tumble down all the way, but other than that, it's a quaint little town. Anyway, here's where I'm going to sell my goods. I got 1,000 gold out of that, and 1,000 seasonal ducats. Truthfully, ever since they added the cross-continental commerce, that's what you want to be doing for actual progress. They added like monthly season, or like a new commerce season every 3 months or something. And right now my rank is gold 3, so you see I'll be able to get all these rewards. In fact, I haven't even claimed these. Huh. Oh, I wonder if I can afford a piano. I've always wanted a piano on this game, but they're very expensive. I'll take the ducats, I guess. Or do I save these for next season, Jenko? I don't know how this works. You get a rebirth potion just for participating, I'm pretty sure. But then otherwise, if you rank pretty highly, then you get some good reforging tools and whatever this is. A top 100 box. Commerce Champion title. Ah, it's limited. Only lasts for a month. Hey Matt, how's it going? About to wrap up the Frieren event quest. It ends the day after tomorrow, by the way, if you haven't gotten around to this yet. Ain't this quaint? I actually did some pixel art of this a while back. I don't know where that pixel art is. I can take a look to see if I can find it. Jenko, what did you post on the group chat? Why am I writing the air? Let me see if I can find it. Mabinogi. I have some assets from some games. Oh, I found it. Fishing in Port Cobb. Look, I'm not like very good at pixel art, but I get the drive to do it once in a while. Would you like, while I have my pixel art folder open, would you like to see some sprites? I wanted to make a game with Prismia. It's just a simple game. I was going to make a platformer. Great Sword Girl. It's basically just my character, Rory, though. I have a lot of the assets, so I'm tempted to try making it. I'm just really bad at programming. I'm the art guy. Anyway. I had my folder open, so I wanted to throw that out there. Okay. Am I going to scare them again? Hopefully not. Frieren's party is standing at the port. That's one big ship. It's true. It feels almost majestic. Hello, Alexander. Oh, Alexander. Where do these ships go? To Iria, actually. You told the group about Belvast and Iria. Oh, a whole other continent. So there are many more lands to explore in this world. If there are other continents, there must be different types of magic. Oh, is the event not over? Frieren mumbles to herself, her eyes sparkling. Do you want to go there, Miss Frieren? It'd be a good opportunity. Okay, then. Alright, sure. This guy looks like a thug. Maybe that's a rude thing to say, but this guy looks like a thug. Admiral Owen is a respectable man. Okay, where do we go next? Core Village. Well, I'll take a continent warp over. You have an action over here that lets you warp between the continents. The fishing one? There's not no the Frieren event, Matt. The anime crossover event. It ends day after tomorrow. Or if you were asking about the pixel art, then yeah, the fishing one. I almost thought you were springing a leak. Excuse me? Your seasonal ducats turn into regular ducats at the end of the season. Oh, well then let me just claim all those now. Since I got to rank gold, I can turn all these in. Or I can claim all these. Take some potions. Hopefully they don't expire. Okay, yeah, they don't expire. Oh, candies to ward away bandits? I'll take all that. What's this? Age potion selection box. That sucks. Reforging tools are nice, though. I would have to commerce a lot for that, though. Alright, if we're going to Core Village, I'll take a Mana Gate. If I wanted to... Look, I've been taking the scenic route this whole time, but... Iria is a big place, and it has no music, unfortunately. When they added the Iria continent, it also had, like, this exploration system where you can use these dowsing rods to look for hidden objects and loot. So there's no music on the whole continent. And this game has really good music. Honestly, I think that was a fumble. So we're not going to take the scenic route. I would have to drive my wyvern from here all the way here. I'm not doing that. So we're just going to warp over. Look, well, I was disrespecting the Admiral. I was disrespecting the man respecting the Admiral. Maybe somehow that's disrespect. I don't know. He looked like a thief, though. Not like a pickpocket, but like a thief from like an RPG. Frieren over here. Surprised you picked Core Village first. I would have gone to Philia or Vales. Is that some sort of exotic pet? Otter noises. Keto stomps the ground and jumps at Stark angry. What's going on? Can you understand what we're saying? I believe she can. I wish we could understand what Keto is saying. Keto makes huge gestures with her tiny paws, all as incomprehensible as she squeaks. I don't really get any of that. Keto's saying that she's not a pet anymore. Suddenly you hear a voice behind you. Oh, hello? Hello there, welcome to Core Village Trading Post. Goronu. I'm Goronu. I'm the one in charge here. The not a pet here is Keto. She's in charge of transportation. Huh, you're quite the otter, aren't you? Most people can't understand Keto at first. She's complaining about how noisy it is right now. You really know what she's saying? It seems he does. It's not hard once you spend enough time with her. Anyone can do it. Huh. Well, I guess I'll try to understand next time, Keto. Goodbye. Bye. Until next time. They keep saying bye until next time, but we've never had a rerun of an event before. So there will never be a next time. That's sad. Did I choose the wrong warp? There's one over here. Huh. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, talk to Frieren's party in Tara. Sure. Looks like this event quest was made available just yesterday. I don't have another continent warp, right? Oh, never mind. I could have sworn continent warp had like a 600-second cooldown. Maybe they got rid of that. Can't play instruments on the go, right? No. You can attack on some mounts if you're an elf, I think. It's a novel idea. Okay. We're in Dunby. We gotta head to Tara. Well, if we're headed to Tara, I'll just warp. We've taken enough scenic routes. So, Rave, if you're still listening, was the Pokemon Direct... was it worth watching? Like, would it be worth reacting to? Maybe I could do it tomorrow. I am getting a little hungry. I was considering doing it after the Mobby stream, but I wasn't expecting to be so hungry. Oh, in Tara, not specifically the Royal Castle. Nothing Warp has Errand Day cooldown, like the Paladine transformation. What do you mean, Paladine? I'm a Dark Knight. Unfortunately, I ranked it up to rank 1. Very cool, Prishka. That was actually kind of threatening. Instead of having armor, it's like you're made out of flesh. Or like muscle tissue and sinew. It looks cool, yeah, but I think the armor version from rank 2 was cooler. I leveled it up on accident. I didn't mean to. I'd say it was okay, but I'm a tough nut to crack. I have seen that there's a new Hex Maniac, and I've been wanting to draw her. Although I prefer the newer Hex Maniac. Or not the newer, the old one is Arceus Z a prequel? I don't know, actually. Not Head of the Tara. I prefer the Hex Maniac from X and Y. You are made out of flesh regardless. Yes, but my flesh is cooler with armor on it. Oh, we're meeting back up at the Argontel Merchantry. Jenko, how does the picture system work? They added a way to take pictures in game, right? ZA is a sequel to XY. Legends Arceus. Oh, so it's present day. Interesting. I thought it was going to take place in ancient times on X and Y. How do I take pictures, Jenko? I want to take a picture of Frieren and company before they leave. Or do I need the oh, what's it called? Oh god, what's it called? The astrology. Do I need the new astrology? You have to do the battle astrologer story, then you get a small quest after that to get the skills. How small are we talking? And do I get to keep the pictures? It's not super important, but I think this is the last time we'll be seeing Frieren and Mabinogi, ever. Because again, they never rerun the anime events, so you should do this event while you can. It ends day after tomorrow, though. If you're interested in the rewards. Or if you like Frieren. Oh, Frieren Beyond Journey's End Mimic. It's a chair! Oh my god, it's a chair. Well, we did the thing. Oh, let's see. Talk to girl and fuck off. Yes, you can keep him for a while. Define a while. Does it expire? When you put it that way, yeah, I guess that's the case. I kind of wanted to send them off with a picture. Because look at how perfect they look. I don't know. Maybe I could just settle with a screenshot. How about that? Let me change my idle animation, though. It seems the pictures reset after some time. Also, if you take a picture, you either put it in an astral frame, or you lose it if you use it for a tarot card. Also, the quest is really short. Go to the Citadel. I'll save that for another time. If it's just a temporary thing that expires, or goes away eventually. Okay, can you not screenshot when it's full screen? I guess I'll... Well, I feel like my balloon is photobombing us. Take one good screenshot here. Oh, look, I'm used to hitting this screenshot button in game, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go to my snipping tool. Hello? There it is. That's a good picture. Don't talk to them or they will despawn. Also, the quest is really short. Go to the Citadel. There are pianos at 600k in the auction house. Well, unfortunately, I'm at 300k. You can buy them with ducats from commercing. Well, look, if it's really that short... how short are we talking, Jenko? I'm hungry. I'll go say hi to Delaney, sure. Oh, it's 5 million for a piano? Damn. Hey, Delaney. I regret it. I didn't archive the astrology quest line. So they added in a new talent, or like a new set of skills a while back, Rave. Maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. And the quest line involved Delaney and Jimbo. I forgot his name, sorry. I remember Delaney, though. It was actually a fairly nice event quest. You go on a pilgrimage with them throughout Aaron. Delaney's kind of like... I don't know what she is, but people can't really see her. Open your astrology skills? Yeah, I only have battle astrology. I'm gonna take a sip of my water here. Hello, Alexander. I've been waiting for you to pop in. What are you up to these days? Anything fun? Have you met anyone interesting? Well, are you familiar with anime, Delaney? There's this one anime called Frieren Journey of the End or something. I actually don't know the full name. Yeah, well, you see, the game we're in has a crossover with them right now, and they showed up here in our world with Aaron of Turnanog. And yeah, they're leaving. That's why I want to take a picture of them. So yeah. Wait, what did I say there? Oh, it doesn't say what I said. That's fine. Oh, leave it to me. Leave it to me to bombard you with questions the moment you walk through the door. I just can't help myself when I know how colorful a life you lead. So, I asked you to visit because there's something I could use your help with. Will you help me out? Will you hear me out? After our pilgrimage was over, we parted ways with you. I decided I'd walk with Neil on the long road back home. There was nothing saying I had to. I could have just made it easier on myself, or even just spent most of the trip in the Stellar Citadel, but after everything we'd experienced, I wanted to know more about the world and experience things for myself. On our travels, I met this girl. I found her alone, looking up at the night sky and making an earnest wish to the Star Fairy. I wasn't surprised she couldn't see me, but she didn't seem like she could see Neil either. She might have just been blind. Still, I wonder if she felt our presence somehow. As we listened, we heard her wishing for a friend. She longed to have someone in her life who'd always be by her side. It really struck a chord with me, you know? She didn't seem like someone who even has a brother or sister she can rely on, so I really want to grant her wish. I'm not really sure what's the best way to go about it, though. Do you think you can help me with find a friend for the girl? You might think that wanting to help someone just because the situation reminds me so much of my own is a pretty threadbare motivation, and you wouldn't be wrong, but I don't want to leave her just hanging there without even trying. Maybe when I saw her clinging to the tiniest ray of hope, believing in the possibility of something she's never experienced, I thought, if her wish can come true, maybe my own chances are better than I think. Sure. Hooray, thank you. I was worried I might be asking too much of you, but now I'm glad I reached out anyway. So, my first thought was maybe I could put my astrological know-how to create a friend who could always be by her side, but the things I create start to disappear once they're taken out of the Citadel. To keep the form of something I make here stable outside the Citadel, it has to stay close to me, which isn't really an option here. The other possibility is to create it from local materials, physical stuff taken from Aaron. That's why I'd like to lean on your expertise as well as a well-traveled gatherer. Right now, I've got Neil busy hunting down some of the things I can use, but if you pitch in too, I think I'll be able to get everything I need much more quickly. But I'm not asking for your help to just help me out totally free. You know how Neil taught you how to use astrology, right? To fight, right? I've got my own astrological specialties I think you might find rewarding to learn. What I can do is just as nifty as Neil's fancy scythe twirling, though maybe a little less flashy. If Neil's doing what I asked, right now he should have a rod in hand using constellation casting to catch fish for star reflections. I'll give you an enchanted letter that should take you right to where he is. All you have to do is read it to activate the spell, and you do know how to read, right? Hopefully when you come back, you'll have bags full of great materials. Excuse me? Delaney? I'm the hero that saved Aaron? Oh, basically you went, the fuck you want, girl. Look, a little more nicely, alright? I like Delaney. She's going through a lot, man. I had to fight off some shadow slimes here in the Stellar Citadel because of her wavering emotions about whether she'll succeed or not in life and whether people will notice her. I forget, actually, the exact reasoning, but it was very nicely written, and I very much enjoyed doing those quests. I'm a little sad that I didn't archive them when I had the chance. Not that it matters when all of my damn VODs are getting deleted on Twitch next month. Okay. When do I get the picture skill, Janko? Constellation casting. Oh, it uses specific bait, huh? Pentacle of Good Fortune. When you make the shit for the girl, it needs specific bait and fishing rod. That's a little tedious, because that kind of eats up inventory space. But okay. Also, damn, they really give you a lot of titles in this event. Okay, Janko, do you know how many more quests I have to do? Because I think I'm good to send them off. If the pictures that the skill makes aren't permanent, then, I mean, my screenshots are permanent. Is it the next skill? Well, maybe I can find out here. What's the reward? Stellar Handicraft. If you don't use them for tarot cards, you can keep them. Alright, fine. If I want to use the skills, will it force me to use the tarot cards I already have, Jenko? Or can I just keep them in my inventory? If I can just keep them in my inventory, I would like that. In that case, let's use that letter to head over to Neil. I wasn't expecting to be doing this tonight, but sure. I had to get these skills eventually, right? Do I have a Baltane Crystal active right now? I do. I guess just give me a Shadow Crystal. Delaney's letter. Dear Alexander, if you're reading this, then you must have agreed to help Delaney gather her materials. Thanks, but just so you know, you don't always need to do everything that Delaney asks. I mean, I know I'm not one to talk, I can never say no to her, but that's me, not you. Anyway, I know it would take a good while longer if I was doing this alone, so I appreciate your willingness to help. You remember how these letters work, right? It hasn't been that long since we gave you one, but just in case, I'll give you a brief explanation. Just picture me in your mind as you read the letter, and you'll be transported to where I am. Come see me when you're ready, Neil. Sure. It's basically a Wings of the Goddess. I mean, he did identify as a pushover, yeah. I can't whistle. Yeah, I can't. Hey, Neil. Oh, there you are. I noticed you used the lighter, so I figured you'd be here soon. I'm glad Delaney remembered to give it to you. What are you doing? Fishing for star reflections. Delaney said she needed some to make a friend. Astrologer skills all need a bit of energy from the stars to work. Some skills need more than others. Delaney's specialty is stellar handicraft, which might just need the most of all. It's a bit of a pain. Anyway, I was using constellation casting to fish for star reflections, since we can extract the energy she needs from it. The stars are always looking after us, of course, but we can't usually reach their energy from all the way down here. But at night, the stars touch the water and leave behind reflections, which carry traces of the energy we need. When the time is at night, the reflections are the brightest. You can use constellation casting to fish them up. It's very helpful if you want to use astrologer skills. You know how to fish, don't you? At its core, constellation casting isn't too different, though you'll need a special type of rod and bait. Once you've hooked up a reflection, though, you'll need to put in a bit of effort to get a good result. Oh. The more stars you can match with the constellations that appear, the more energy you'll be able to capture. But you'll still be able to skim some of the stellar energy from the reflections, even if you only manage to line up one match, so don't sweat it too much. Big catches come with enough practice. They only gave you equipment you need to start, didn't she? Why not give it a try if you're curious? Okay. Aw, dude, the constellation rod's gonna eat up more inventory space. It's a good thing it's nighttime, huh? Finally got that plate, congrats! What armor or weapon was it for? Actually, what weapons do you use in Monhan Rave? I use almost all of them. The only ones I don't use are bow and... I mean, I've used basically everything. Bow and heavy bowgun, generally. Also, do the minigame. You get way more stuff from it. Okay. Oh, whoa. What the hell? Ah! Ah! Damn, I got like Jack. Okay, what do you want me to do? Sorry, I didn't have time to read and do the minigame. I think I get it now, though. Well, I'm probably gonna need these, right? So I should probably fish while it's still nighttime. Is this because of the stellar casting skill, Jenka? What are all these pretty effects in the sky? Nice. Oh, I should have done this during Master Plan. We'll probably have one in a couple of months, so. The more you match, the more you get, and you can match all of them. Wow. That's kind of an interesting minigame. That should have been 2. Damn. Arcturus. Damn, more inventory space. I wonder if there's a stellar bag or something. Or I wonder if they could go in my fishing bag. I doubt they're that nice, though. Yeah, they're not that nice. I have a bow on secondary, but I haven't really used it, and it's just there on the off chance I have to deal with something that refuses to land. Pretty smart. Damn, I'm only been getting 2. This is from the cat event from like 2 or 3 months ago. That's why you can see Bishop next to me. I'll fish until it's morning. Unless that takes too long. Quit yawning, bro. Lame. Oh, I see. That would have been better on the right side, I think. They go in your angler's creel, though. I don't have an angler's creel, but I have a ticket for an angler's creel. I don't really know what it is. Is it a bag? Do I need space here? It is fucking amazing, really. I'll do it after this next fish. Because the sun's starting to come up. What? The Sam Hill? No, I thought I had that one for sure. Oh. Whoa! Okay, that is pretty cool, Jenko. Sturdy lets you have 200 items inside. Wow. If it's regular, it can hold up to 100 different items. I think it's a regular one. No, sturdy. 300 fish and other items. Wow. Well, then I don't need this fishing bag anymore. That's pretty nice. So I can fish during the day, Jenko? For stellar energy? It's a little tedious. Okay. Oh, it's only a one space fishing bag, so I don't mind. Also, I just realized I haven't been looking at my restream chat. Did I miss anything from YouTube? No, looks like it's fine. It's not 6 a.m. yet. I haven't caught anything though. I think that's it. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that minigame. Alright. Oh, it wants me to talk to Neil. Have you tried constellation casting yet? It may take some time getting used to, but I think it's just as fun as regular fishing in its own way. It's a great way to pass time at a lake or the ocean. And I found that if I do a little here and there, I'm never short of the star reflections when I need them for my astrology. You can even make you can even make the tools you need for constellation casting with star reflections. Lynn can teach you all about it. She's much better than I am. Oh right, I got a bit carried away while talking about fishing. I forgot to tell you that what we're actually looking for. I thought he couldn't fish. I thought he failed to fish when we did the event, or not the event, the storyline. Let's go somewhere else, though. I'm not having much luck in Port Cobb today. Like, maybe Turkana? Yeah, that would be better. Don't make me fish here, because I don't want to have to wait a whole in-game day. Okay, so I still could have potentially fished one up there. Damn. Hey, Neil. Maybe over there, over here, I'll find better star reflections. You just learned about constellation casting, so I'll take care of that for now. Maybe you can handle the other materials? What do we need? Have you ever sheared a sheep before? We need 5 tufts of wool. Can you gather them? I'll lend you the tool you need, and there's a herd of sheep near here, so you won't have to go too far. I'll just be here fishing. Let me know when you have 5 tufts of wool. I think I have a wool baggie. I don't know what pet it's on. Well, there's a decent chance it's on one of my sheep, I guess. Large wool collection. Give me 5. Ugh. Quit yawning. 3. Oh, do they only stack in 3s? That's a little tedious. Nah, they gotta stack up to 10, right? I don't know why that happened. I might have hit the wrong key. Let's see. Yes, that's 5 tufts of wool. Perfect. I don't know exactly what Delaney's working on, but she said she needs something soft and fluffy. And what's fluffier than wool? Nothing that I know of, anyway. Well, you don't beat around the bush, do you? So actually, I haven't gotten the type Delaney needs yet. I think we should try another fishing spot, and while we're there, we can grab the rest of the materials too. I'm thinking Abnea is good for fishing, isn't it? You can use constellation casting anywhere you can fish, so I thought I'd try it. Maybe I'll have better luck. Anyway, we'll go to Abnea next. I'll fish for star reflections and you gather 2 berries. You know how to gather berries, right? You should do hit trees occasionally. Are there trees in Abnea? There are, right? Abnea is another one of my favorite zones in this game, actually. It's got one of the best fucking songs in the entire game. Can I final hit a tree? Oh, man, I got it. Oh, so you're already done, are you? I'm not. Would you mind waiting a little longer? I feel like I can get at least 1 or 2 more. Thank you. I promise I won't keep you waiting too long. I'm right on the cusp of another catch. I can feel it. How's he fishing during the day? I can't believe this. No way. I can't believe this. I guess it's not my day. I never have this much trouble. I'm sorry I made you wait. I'm afraid I don't have all that much to show for it. Kind of embarrassing. Isn't really meant to make up for it exactly, but there's someone I'd like you to meet. Neil takes a small star-shaped rock out of his bag. Densetsu no Starfy. This is my pet rock. Rialta the Third. He's been with me for... how many years has it been now? I'm not sure. But it's been a long time. I like that name, Rialta. I guess you don't see a pet rock as often as a dog or a cat, do you? It may be a bit odd, but he's always been by my side, and I know I can rely on him. When Delaney said she wanted to make a friend for that girl, I thought of him right away. After all, I needed the same thing when I was young, someone who would support me unconditionally, someone who'd never think I was strange, and I wasn't allowed to have a living pet. I didn't get it at the time, but I think it's for the best. After all, with Rialta 3, or the Third, I don't have to worry about looking at him and seeing all his possibilities, good and bad. Oh yeah, when they look at people, they can see their future, kinda. It's a little taxing. I never thought I'd start relying on a rock, but I just find it reassuring, knowing he's always there with me. Here, you can pet him, and then maybe you'll get it. He likes being pet in the direction of the grain. If you do it right, he'll happily listen to all of your worries. Which direction? So if you just look carefully, I mean, this direction, you see? Pet him that way. Look, he likes it, can't you tell? When I'm worried about something, I know I can find somewhere quiet and tell him about all my problems, and he'll listen. It's pretty sweet. Spends a long time telling you about Rialta the Third. Did I hear that right? Pet rock, Matt? Or did I say something funny? Well, he is not constellation fishing. Ah, that's the explanation. Oh no, I'm sorry. I've been wasting all my time talking, and we still have materials to gather. What else do we need? Let's see, the last thing I need on here is 5 bundles of flowers. Well, I guess we better head to a main matcha then. You remember when we stopped there on our pilgrimage, right? I saw a field of beautiful flowers last time. That should be more than enough for us to gather a few without disturbing anything. The best way to gather flowers is with a weeding hoe. Here, I'll give you one. When we get to a main matcha, please gather 5 bundles of flowers for me. Sure. I like a main matcha as well. We're traveling to some of my favorite zones here. How do I gather flowers? Oh, just like that. I feel like I'm desecrating this flower bed. I guess I could harvest some. La, la, la. You were overcome by the flower's beauty and decided to stop to write a poem. Like fresh grass. Need one more bundle of flowers here, game. Oh, final hit a tree, yes. Look, I need berries, alright? You sneezed really hard and blew the entire flower bed away. You are Militian, after all. A sneeze from someone level 30,000 could probably wipe out a town. That was quick. You didn't have too much trouble with bugs or pollen, did you? Delaney's had me gather flowers for her a few times, huh? I've finally caught most of what I need. Just one more to go. It never fails that when I'm trying to catch one specific type of star reflection, I always seem to catch every single other type first. Thanks, I just need that last one. After some time passes, Neil stands up, satisfied with his catches. Phew, finally. Maybe a main matcha is a lucky place for me. Remember the big fish we caught here? Actually, this spot makes me feel a bit nostalgic too. The place where Rialta the First and I parted ways was a field of flowers that looked like this one. Rialta the First? That was my first pet rock. He was a lot less sophisticated than Rialta the Third, but he was a reliable friend, with a smooth back and felt good to pet. What happened to him? I've actually never talked about this one before, but I think I could tell you. It was a bad day for me. Everything was too much. First the village kids teasing me about seeing ghosts, then Delaney following me around with the saddest expression. I couldn't deal with it, so I just left. I picked a direction in the forest and started walking. I barely noticed my surroundings. My head was full of too many questions. Why do the other kids seem to have it so much easier? And why couldn't Delaney leave me alone? Things like that. The next thing I remember, I was in a clearing. Cold raindrops brought me back to my senses. In a few seconds, it was raining so hard that I could barely see in front of me, much less find my way home. I took shelter under a large tree, only to find that I wasn't alone. It was a toad. The tiniest toad I'd ever seen. I think it was just emerged from the water. It was so small, the puddles that formed under the tree threatened to sweep it away. I remembered watching its little legs kicking as it struggled to swim. It looked so desperate to get to dry land. And so, the only thing I had with me was Rialta the First. I wasn't really thinking about it when I wedged him in the mud next to the tree, making a platform out of reach of the puddles. The toad hopped right up, and we sheltered there out the rain together. Watching it, knowing I had helped it get to safety, it helped ease my troubles. But the toad was still resting when I got up to go back to the village. I thought I'd come back for Rialta the First later, but I could never find the clearing again. That was the last time I saw him. Maybe he knew he'd fulfilled his purpose. Maybe he was ready to move on. I'm sorry, am I being too maudlin? I don't really know why I'm telling you this. Well, we've got everything we need, so we should head back to the Stellar Citadel. Delaney's probably worn a hole in the floor with all her impatient pacing by this point. Anyway, I'll go on ahead. Come to the Stellar Citadel when you're ready. Okay, sure. It's a nice story. He helped the frog. The little things, whatever makes you feel good. I'm gonna be real with you. I saw like Delaney and like, I don't know. I saw a different character in my peripheral vision. Oh, you're back, and you got those lovely materials all for me. You're a real champ, sticking it out like sticking out all that time gathering things with Neil. Wait, you make it sound like teaming up with me was some sort of burden. Oh, so everything worked out totally fine, Alexander? That's great to hear. I figured Neil would just start fishing, zone out to anything else, and you'd have to find the rest of the stuff on your own. That is absolutely not how it went. I put in a lot of effort fishing up all those star reflections, you know. So, in other words, you admit that you caught all the star reflections yourself. Suspicious. Well, that's because I was engrossed in fishing and... or whatever you're thinking. Oh, it's not because of that. It was more that Alexander just learned the basics of constellation casting not long ago. I figured it would be more efficient if someone with more experience handled it. Aha! So you basically did just zero in on fishing and leave Alexander to gather pretty much everything else. Guilty as charged. Are you really gonna zing me after I volunteered to help you gather all these materials out of the goodness of my heart? Of course I'm grateful you helped. I'm just opposed to the, on principle, to letting you cover up the fact that you turned my noble request into an expedition to indulge in your fishing habit. Now, you two. I let Delaney's needling get to me again. What am I doing? What am I doing just standing around? You two rolled up your sleeves and brought me everything I asked for, so now it's my time. It's time for me to get to work. I'm going to put my knowledge of the stellar handicraft to use to create a friend for that girl, made from materials you gather from across the land and animated by the energy of the stars. This will be a good opportunity for you to learn about stellar handicraft too. Yes, indeedy. Stellar handicraft is basically the skill we astrologers use to harness the energies of the stars and put it into creating the sorts of items we use from day to day. I regret this already, Janko. I hope the next skill I get is the one that lets me take pictures. Now you'll probably watch me and think, wow, she makes it look so easy, but creating something imbued with the energy of the stars is actually really difficult. That's why we usually use the Fate Spinner as a sort of intermediary, helping us simplify the process. That's the reason pretty much all of our stellar handicraft work is done here in the Stellar Citadel. This is the method we use to create most of the implements and tools we use in our astrology, so I think once you get the hang of it, you'll come to realize how useful it is. So how about it? Ready to give it a spin? You've shown plenty of talent already. Time to take the next step in your astrological education. Since this is your first time, let's start nice and slow. We'll be making a tin of constellation bait, which is what we use for constellation casting. You don't need any special tools for stellar handicraft, but keep in mind that you need to access the Fate Spinner in order to use the skill. Alright. Stellar handicraft. What's next? The stellar handicraft, and you two make some bait, and it gives you all the things needed. Alright. Keep going. Alright. Getting pretty tired here, man. Okay. There you go. Using the stellar handicraft skill was no biggie for someone like you, right? I didn't use it. Sorry, Delaney. Also, what's the next skill? Cup of overflowing emotion. Astral imaging. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. All the knowledge that's accumulated in the Fate Spinner over the ages is able to really speed up the crafting process, even for experienced astrologers. Making the things you need shouldn't be too difficult, you just need to bring the materials. The sorts of things we make with stellar handicraft usually serve to help us use our astrology skills more effectively, so you should try making a lot of different things and see what brings the best value for you. The things you create with stellar handicraft will all be recorded in your production log, so you can always look there to see what you've made before and what you haven't. Okay, I think your blunt force explanation got through to them, Delaney. Now, how about we finally start that friend you wanted to make for the girl? Right, once we shape all the materials collected from across Frieren and invest them with the power of the stars, I think we'll have a companion anyone would be glad to call a friend. Okay, time to put the Fate Spinner to use. Really gives another meaning to the idea of making a new friend, huh? The Fate Spinner turns. Delaney weaves materials. First, I'll use plenty of this soft wool, so it'll always feel nice and cozy when you hug it. Then, I'll add some berries in these bundles of flowers, so it'll have the vibrance and freshness of the earth. That should help them really be a source of comfort and peace. Oh, and since this companion will be with the girl for a long time, it seems like a good idea to make it strong. As Delaney gestures, you see a form begin to take shape. Can it be a teddy bear? It's a sheep! That is adorable. There we go, all finished. I've made a friend who's soft and fragrant, but's got enough stellar energy to make sure it's no pushover. Great work, if I say so myself. Why does it look like a sheep? Well, when I heard the girl's wish, the first thing I felt was I wished I could give her a big hug. But since I can't give anyone a hug, I figured the next best thing would be to make a friend who's really high on huggability. Out of all the creatures I saw in Erin, sheep were the warmest and coziest, so naturally, that's what I thought of. Come to think of it, the first time I saw a real sheep, I thought of Neil. Excuse me? Doesn't their soft wool remind you of his fluffy hair? Wait, are you comparing me to an animal? You know that's not what I meant. What, were you embarrassed because it might be true? Ugh, can we not talk about this? Let's go and deliver your sheep thing to the girl. All in good time, dear brother. Before we do that, there's another time-honored astrology skill I want to teach Alexander. In fact, this will be the first time I've shown anyone besides you how to do it. Wait, are you talking about astral imaging? That's not a time-honored astrology skill, it's something you made up as a hobby when you were bored. A skill doesn't have to be all about practicality to be helpful, right? Besides, I want to share the fun of my favorite hobby with Alexander. I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. It's all up to Alexander what they do with the skill. Great. Now that that's settled, Alexander, there's a place we need to go before I can teach you the astral imaging. About astral imaging. We'll head straight for there from the Citadel, so let me know when you're ready to go. Sure. Ready to head out? Then let's go. Wait, where are we going? See, there's this place I've been wanting to visit. I didn't feel brave enough to go there with just Neil, but knowing you'll be coming along gives me all the courage I need. I have a bad feeling about this. Come on, Alexander, take my hand. Reaching out to grasp Delaney's intangible hand, you feel a warm sensation tugging at you, pulling you along. Ah, a main matcha. Should have known we'd end up here. Still feels odd, but since we finished the pilgrimage, it hasn't been as hard as to be in crowd places. I can't figure out what changed. Maybe it's because I know for sure that the stars are watching over us for now. But it doesn't weigh on me like it used to. I can pass by people and see the possibilities that surround them with a bit more of a hopeful heart. Glad to hear it, Neil. It's been a big change in my life, but I still wasn't quite prepared to visit such a big city. Huh. Well, Alexander, since you're here, I'm sure it'll be okay. In fact, it'll be a good test. And hey, if we're somewhere busy, I can even teach you about astral imaging, if you want, that is. I heard there's a famous restaurant in the main matcha. The chef is supposed to be incredible. Have you been there before? I've never been to a fancy restaurant in a big city before, so I wanted to go with you. Well, okay. I have to do it sooner or later, right? So it may as well be now. Let's go. That was me with driving, actually. I was really apprehensive about it at first, but I've been enjoying it lately. Quite a bit, even. Neil and Delaney walk into town wearing twin expressions of anticipation, though Neil's is tinged with nerves and Delaney's with excitement. It's been so long since I've been somewhere this busy. It's an empty restaurant, Neil. I'm still a bit nervous, but it'll never get any better if I don't try, right? And if it turns out to be okay, I'll finally be able to take Delaney to all the places she wants to see. Oh shit, sorry, Neil. I didn't mean to deck you. Trying to talk to Delaney. Wow, so this is the famous Loch Leos. I did not know that was the name of this place. Loch Leos. Is there a signboard? Yeah, Lac Leos, the premier restaurant in the main matcha. I've wanted to come here ever since I heard stories about a beautiful lakeside restaurant where you can enjoy delicious dishes served up by a highly regarded chef. Can you imagine being so good at cooking that your meals can make people happy? That's amazing. I get that you're excited, but you haven't forgotten the reason we're here, have you? You're all fired up to teach Alexander about astral imaging. Of course not. Now if you direct your attention this way, Alexander, I'm going to use the skill to capture an image of this master chef hard at work. Delaney puts her thumbs and fingers together, forming around Chef Gordon's image. I developed the astral imaging skill to record and capture a single moment in the life of a living being. My people have the ability to record thoughts and moments in memory threads, so I use that concept as the base. The more of the world I saw, the more I came across people and moments I wanted to remember. Even though I might not have gotten a good chance to really meet them, it's my way of building memories and remembering happy moments. That's why I wanted to teach you how to do it. I figured you might want to capture the moments of people who make a big impression on you. Yes. One of the nice things is, the memories you capture with astral imaging aren't just pictures for some imaginary album. You can use them on your astrology cards too. Remember everything you learned about cards from the Hand of Destiny and Fate Foretold skills, right? The designs on the cards in the deck we use for astrology can actually be customized with pictures you take using astral imaging. On top of that, I even developed a skill that will really help you decorate all the moments you've saved with astral imaging. Ahem. I don't think I've seen you around before. Have you come to sample the fine cuisine of my restaurant, the star attraction here in the main matcha? Since you came from so far out of town, you deserve the chance to enjoy some proper cooking. Let's see. I just received a shipment of fresh meat today, so if I were going to recommend one dish, I'd say you can't go wrong with the T-bone steak. Oh, well, wow, the chef must have noticed we were watching him. Perhaps I spoke in haste. The best meal depends on who's eating, after all. Even a masterfully grilled T-bone steak wouldn't have the same appeal to every diner. Oh, I mean, it's not that. When people think of me, they always tend to think of savory dishes first, but I do make sweets every now and again. My guy, he's an introvert. You're killing him. You're literally killing him. You're stabbing him in the gut with your words. From the look of it, you've traveled quite a distance to get here. Such a culinary pilgrimage deserves to be rewarded, I say. I'd like you to have this dessert made fresh today. I hope you'll enjoy it, and that the taste will be a fond memory of both Imain Matcha and Lac Leos. Wow, a dessert made by a professional chef. What do you think it'll be? Come on, Neil. Hurry up and take it before he changes his mind. I feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding here, but I suppose the offer is too sweet to refuse. Neil, sporting his usual awkward smile, accepts the dessert from Gordon. Whoa, look at that pudding! So smooth, so bouncy. I'll bet it tastes like happiness in your mouth. Oh, that reminds me. It just so happens that there's another skill I wanted to teach you. This one I call astral imprinting. It allows you to take any of those moments in time you captured with astral imaging and use them for decoration. Once you learn the ins and outs of astral imprinting, you can even use it to take the appearance of any items you own and turn them into stickers. And we all know there's no such thing as too many stickers. You can use the stickers you make on all the pictures you capture with astral imaging to decorate them to your heart's content. Hey, look at this! If we take that pudding Neil got and we use astral imprinting like so... Delaney gestures animatedly, pantomiming the vigorous something. Oh yeah, like the little emoji stickers. Ta-da! Ready for the scrapbooks? I present Delaney's super sweet happy pudding day. Pudding, jelly, slime. You've got a lot going on here. Well, we gotta meet the famous chef, so I wanted to make sure I remember today. And remember what we ordered. And to remember what we ordered, I stuck the pudding on there, along with a couple other delicious desserts. What do you think, Alexander? Now that you've seen the potential of the astral imaging and astral imprinting skills, don't they look fun? You can really let your inner designer run wild. It's not just the images you can customize either. You can change the size and orientation of the stickers and frame it all with cute borders. There's no shame in embellishing your memories. People always say the best memories grow sweeter with time, right? Okay, what about the slimes, though? Oh, the slime stickers? Well, you know, I was going for a dessert theme. Puddings are soft, jellies have a bit of chewiness to them, and slime is bouncy. They look kind of similar, so I figured slime was a delicious dessert like pudding. Is that not right? You're looking at me like it's not. Are there even slime enemies? I can only think of the Celians from the Criminal Friends event. I didn't expect you'd notice it, but you've got a sharp eye. Delaney can see food, but she can't really eat it. That means the way she thinks about food is based on her perception more than reality. I can't believe it! All this time and you never told me slime wasn't a dessert? With that vibrant color and bouncy texture, it seemed like the happy dessert where everyone would smile and dip their spoons into a big slime bowl. You can make all the items you need to use astral imaging and astral imprinting with the Stellar Handicraft skill, as long as you're near the Fate Spinner. As you get more used to Stellar Handicraft, you'll naturally learn how to make more things, so it's a good idea to make all sorts of different items. You never know when something might come in handy. Well, I think that's probably enough about astral imaging and astral imprinting for now. Why don't we continue to where we were going? You can let all that information seep in on the way there. The place we're headed to is a little ways out here, so let me know when you're ready to be off. Okay, I got astral imprinting. My poor voice. Hey, now an amateur. Okay. Are they still here? Yeah, they're still here. I'll leave them here for now, then. I'll continue this quest line again some other time. This is now archived on my YouTube, so it's not going anywhere like all the Twitch VODs are. Okay. Astral imaging. Allows you to capture an image of a monster and save it onto a card. Capture an image of a capybara at Lake Kalita. Ah! Oh, they want you to take pictures of specific things. Fascinating. I, however, am going to take it to Frieren and Co. That was enjoyable. It's just a little tired. A little bit. Probably tell by the voice. Best part. Hang on. Dude, how can you not love a main matcha? Frieren and friends were near the Argontel merchant caravan. Okay, I hope they gave me the things I need. I hope they gave me some film, some printer ink. Astral imaging. I've never done this before. Whoa. Image storage 10 out of 10. Click to capture an image of the suspect while they are within the frame. Okay. With last, though, it's my character actually moving because I see parts of me. I feel you. Too much to read so late at night. Yeah. My voice is killing me. I've gone through so many event quests already. But I'm kind of glad I did it. Let's see. Rotate with the right mouse button. Okay. Adjust camera height with up and down. I think that looks good. Hide camera with page down. Huh. Oh, hey, I can get first-person mode with this. That's kind of cool. You can capture image of monsters, NPCs, and other militians. You can take pictures of other militians. Cool. Click the subject while it's in the frame to record its looks and movements at that moment. The target must have an HP gauge to be a valid subject. Saved images can be viewed and decorated with the astral imprinting skill. Press the Help hotkey again to close the sky. They gave me astral sticker kits. The barley flour, probably for the crafting skill. And the silver gems. Frieren? Astral... New? Where did the pictures go? Oh, hey, Rick! How's it going, man? You just finished a stream on your end? I unlocked a new skill where you can take pictures. Also, Rick, you didn't log in to get the cat stuff that I gave you, so the next time you're gonna log in, let me know, and I'll send it to you then. Because if you don't pick up the mail in time, it gets sent back to me. Okay, let's try that one more time. The Frieren event ends in 2 days, Rick. Jenko, where do I actually see my pictures? Image storage. Okay, I'll take one of Fern now. Oh, that's a perfect pose right there. I'm gonna wait for that one. Okay, might have to wait for the animation to loop here, but I don't mind. Hello there. I didn't stream at all. Just been too busy, really. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen a going live notification. Got it. Alright, Stark. Gotta have the axe in there, right? I need to make a loud noise, right? So he looks over here? Perfect. Jenko, how do I keep the pictures? You have another skill related to pictures. Oh, okay. I thought they would be items in my inventory. Astral imprinting. Material currently being edited will be reset. You wish to change the subject? Yes. That's a good picture. Yeah, that's a good picture right there. And yeah, I need to play this game more. I don't think I'll be able to do much in this event to get the main rewards. Yeah, it's a lot of walking back and forth and like, oh, go help this person, go help that person. It's a lot of mini games, Rick. That's mostly it, mini games. Can I favorite these? You can edit the borders and the details too. That's very cool. Oh, it's a sticker. The anniversary event is starting in... Actually, I haven't checked. Oh, that is a nice shade of red right there. All of these are... This one in particular is a really good shade of red. Damn, that's good. The default's not bad either, though. Okay, so we have completed cards. Oh, okay. I see. That's how they get you. If you want the other borders, then you gotta rank up the skill. Deluxe backgrounds. Ah, I see. Astral imprinting. It's all rank 1. But A for some of these. Those are kind of nice. Isn't that, that's the water dungeon. Yeah, Seed Hay Phoenixade. Fascinating. Keep in mind, if you use those pictures, you lose them. But if I complete it and does it end up in my inventory? Color backgrounds. Honestly, I think just the default's really nice. If we had a really dark purple, that's not bad. Well, I like that. I don't really feel a need for stickers. You can layer things? That is fascinating. Bro, what a cool skill. Why does she have mitten hands? It's just this video game, unfortunately. They did add hands, though. There's more detailed hand models now than there used to be. They used to look even more like mittens back in the day, man. Look, it's a nice picture, alright. I don't know, the vibrant purple's nice, too. I think that's good, though. Complete? I don't need a foreground or background. Save customized design to a card. I confirm that this design contains no inappropriate imagery and does not infringe upon the rights held by third parties. Example, name, portrait, trademark, intellectual property, and understand that my inappropriate images will be deleted. Well, I mean, it is trademarked. It's from Frieren, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Okay, is it an item now? Or does it not? It doesn't take up inventory space, apparently. Okay. Astral imprinting. Completed cards. So I guess apply a completed design to one of your astrology cards. Okay, if I can just keep this here, then awesome. Yeah, they added hands, so why is she rocking the old mittens? You know, that's a good question, honestly. Yeah, why is she rocking the old mittens? Look at my hands. Oh no, so is Frieren. Or is it just that they're... No, they have fingers. It's just that they're all clamped. Yeah, see, look, Stark has hands. It's just a little... I don't know, actually. I'm not sure why they did it that way. I don't like the way she's looking at me? Brave. Don't be mean. It's perfectly fine. It's a nice picture. Maybe I could have, like, rotated it a bit and taken it at an angle so she's facing the camera while doing that. I can take another one after. I don't know what my limit on cards here is, but I'm at least going to keep these three, since we're never going to see them ever again. Alright. Frieren. She's got some red in her eyes. It's kind of cool, actually. Ah! Oh my, you can green screen this. That's interesting. Might be a little boring, but I'm not really interested in adding stickers or anything. I just got this skill, by the way. Oh, you're joking. Alright. It's a nice picture. I don't know, I feel like a dark background looks good. Hopefully they don't delete my pictures. I'm hoping they don't. Alright, astral printing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this color's perfect for him. We could take a look. I say that, but that's a pretty good shade of red right there. Look at it, man. It's got a tiny bit of green, a lot of red, and a little bit of blue. Just how I like my reds. You don't get much more with the level ups, though. Click on deluxe backgrounds. Yeah, I looked at this earlier. It's like at rank A, and then... I guess some of the numbered ranks, and then rank 1 for the really nice backgrounds. That is an awesome background right there. Those are both really good. Okay. I might work on that. It's kind of fun. But I'm going to keep these ones for sure. Oh, cancel. Honestly... Yeah, we're going to keep them default. Look, they gave me the skill that lets me take pictures of things, and they make me sign a waiver that says I'm not infringing on copyrights. Yeah, the deluxe backgrounds look pretty good. The rank 1 ones in particular. The ones that are rank 1. Okay, look, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I'm hungry and I'm tired. I'll do the reactions tomorrow. Well, maybe. I was considering doing the Pokemon Direct reaction, because I haven't seen it yet. I haven't heard anything of it either, except for Legends Arceus. And I wanted to look at the update preview for the anniversary event. I'll maybe skim through it real quick when we're done here. And, you know, I might regret it. So let me take this picture now. It's quite a nice side view. I just want to see what this would look like. Who's photobombing me? Alright, don't let it distract you. Excuse me? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, Perry the Platypus? And a mage? That's awesome. I've never messed with that skill, but I would love to. If you can make fun stuff like that. Doug Dimmadome? More parries? This is fascinating. That's awesome. Alright, well. I think it's time to say goodbye to Frieren and Co. No time left. Oh, the Frieren event ends on Thursday. It's mainly talking, Rick. Oh, Rick, you don't get currency. You don't get currency. How do I word this? My voice is leaving me. It's not an event where you grind currency every day. You only get a specific amount of currency as you do the event quests. So as you do the story, you get coins. That's it. Yes, you could do it. You could easily do it in a day. It's going to be a lot of reading, but you could easily do it in a day. And we're never going to get this Frieren stuff again, so you better do it now. Yes. This is Doug Dimmadome, though, and that is Perry the Platypus. Well, you know, it doesn't have a hat, so it's not Perry. You're right. That is very cool, though. I'm assuming this is someone watching the stream. Not sure why else they would throw this at me. It's cool that you see it play out, too. Almost like watching a speed paint. That's cool. Alright. Yes, well, tomorrow is your last day. Maintenance on Thursday is when it goes away, Rick. So, you should do it while you can. Alright. All in all, this has been an enjoyable trip. I had a good time, too. There were so many things we'd never seen before. Well then, shall we be off? Okay. Almost seems a shame to be leaving so soon. Thank you, Alexander. Goodbye. I wish you luck. See you later. Frieren bids you farewell with a faint smile. With a parting glance behind them, Frieren and her party turn their direction to the road ahead as they continue on their journey. I should have taken more pictures. But, well, it was fun. What was that? It's handsome goddamn Squidward. Bruh. That is awesome. Okay. Well, the Frieren event is done. Feels a little... I don't know, it feels like it ended a little abruptly, but, yeah. Wait, hang on, what? They have no idea. In your case, you're just a black knight. on my story, I ascended to godhood. What do you mean, just a Black Knight, Janko? It's a rank 1 Black Knight. Although, I still think rank 2 is cooler. Way cooler. Wait, what is that? Courage! Huh? Will you accept a trade invitation? Sure. It's a glyph. I don't know how these work, but I'll take it, sure. Somersault skill augment. Thank you. After trading this item, it gets decreased by 1. Okay. I've never messed with it, but so I can't show it off. Sorry, but when I'll hold on to that, and when I work on glyph writing, wherever that's under, I don't even think I have the basic version. I'll check it out. Oh, right-click the glyph to preview. Sure. Funniest shit I've ever seen. The fucking funniest shit I've ever seen. He turned himself into a pickle. This is... I did not know how advanced this was. I turned myself into a glyph, Morty. I'm pickle glyph. Thank you. Glyphs are fun. I want to make more. Thank you very much. Just this one for. I'll hold on to that. Thank you. I can't believe it. Funniest glyph I've ever seen. I would destroy it. Rick, you can't just destroy people's gifts right in front of them, no less. Leave this, man. Alright. It has been a very fun stream. I appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you for the laughs at the glyphs. Oh, pro tip, you can get 60 glyph line with Grandmaster glyph worth it. 60 glyph lines. So that's the amount of brush strokes you get, I'm assuming? I mean, I'm an artist. I'm sure I could find ways of using that. Should be fun. Sure. Thank you. You know what? How about we end the stream like this? This is going to be me in a bit after I'm done eating. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Next time I stream Mabinogi, I don't know when that'll be. Whatever I end up streaming tomorrow, I'll react to the Pokemon thing and the Mabinogi anniversary preview. Alright. Very hard to use only 60 lines and make it look good, yeah. You did pretty good work, though. I'm only at 30 lines. You have a good one too, Rick. Same with everyone else here. You don't get strokes, just lines. No, it's literally lines. Wow. Okay. Alright. My stomach is literally growling, so I will catch you guys around. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, same time. Thank you for the follow. If you want to know when I go live, you can find me on Twitter by the same name, Zexelsayer. Bye-bye.